mute myself.
What's going on, DJ Wild Body? Welcome to the pre-show. Podcast starting at 7 p.m. That's right.
This music shit change a nigga life. With spitting rhymes in 11, I always been this nice. With that pen, I never had shit change a nigga life. With spitting rhymes in 11, I always been this nice. With that pen, I never had shit change a nigga life. With spitting rhymes in 11, I always been this nice. With that pen, I never hesitate to feed them right. They have a feast when I'm finished, that wrist I flick it light. Steady kicking up dust, giving a motherfuck. We like the Justice League, the way my soldiers suited up. Cold flow with that Henny vibe, twisted skunk. Left her with a smile and he stankin', call him Willie Luck. Tell them suckers pipe down, I'm on another round of shit you'll never fathom in a second. Eat your ass alive like shit that ain't protected. Shit happening and keep me stressing, searching for my blessing. Feel the pressure like cholesterol, they aiming at your testing. Testing, just listen up, they been tubing you through the lesson. No resolve and I can't trust the soul, my center at attention. Secrets within the sacred order, forces got you scared of hard to infiltrate when all your people solid and transparent.
If it's breath in my lungs, tapping the drums, I check a paper sliding right like index and thumbs. I get it done. Cookie cutters getting left with the crumbs. Rookies close their lockers when the principal comes. See, my cousins can't rhyme no more. At least most of them. My style is like George Carl, I ain't coaching them. Side bets, face up fours, I ain't posting them. Gynelotrian, matter of fact, I ain't approaching them. The tape is on, I make some storm out of his coma. Bleacher like a hematoma, Peeper King's persona. Over them M's, I'm in a nasty mood like Miss Corona. Teach my sons to keep the heat, I'm raising Arizona. Kicks, hand claps, and rhymes, we call it dad rap. Every verse is church, so hush and get your hands slapped. They said that I should give it up, I'm saying damn that.
Today's agenda, got the suitcase up in the central. Order room 112, tell them lock the venture. Being the strangers, if no money exchanges. I got these kids and rangers, believe them niggas brainless. All they told is stainless, you just remainers. Calm as possible, make the deal go through. If not, here's 12 shots, we know how you do. Please make your killings clean, slugs up in between. Their eyes like true lies, killing the flee the scene. Let's bring back the coke or the cream, or else your life is on the shelf. We mean this, Frank, the cats we fucking with the bombs in your mom's gas tank. Let's get this money, baby. They shady, we get shady. Dress up like ladies and burn them with dirty 380s. Then they come to kill our babies. That's all out. I got cats that blow the wall out, clear them all out, fuck the fallout. Word to stretch, I bet they pussy. The 7 digits push me, fucking real. Here's the deal, I got 100 bricks, 14.5 a piece. Enough to cop 6, buy the house on the beach. Supply the peeps with jeeps, brick a piece, capiche? Everybody getting cream, no one consider the leech. Think about it now, that's damn near 1.5. I kill them all, I'll be set for life. Frank, pay attention, these motherfuckers is henchmen. Renegades, if you die, they still get paid. Extra probably, fuck the robbery. I'm the boss, promise you won't rob them, I promise. But of course, you know I have my fingers crossed. On the top with short like leprechauns, as I crush so-called Willie's thugs and rapadons. Rain on the top with short like leprechauns, as I crush so-called Willie's thugs and rapadons. Rain on the ass, quick fast like Ramadan. It's that rap phenomenon, Don Dada. Fuck Papa, you got to call me Francis M.H. White intake like toast, so iron. Was told in shootout, stay low and keep firing. Keep extra clips for extra shit. Who's next to flip on that cat with that grip on rap? The most shady, Ricky baby. Ain't no telling where I may be. May see me in DC at Howard Homecoming with my man Capone drumming fucking something. You should know my stilo. Went from 10 G's for blow to 30 G's a show to orgies with O's I never seen before. So, Jesus, get off the notorious. Peanuts before I squeeze and bust. If the beef between us, we can settle it with the chrome and metal shit. I make it hot like a kettle get. You're delicate, you better get who sent you. You still pedal shit. I got more rides than Great Adventure. You're dead wrong. The weak of the strong. You got it going on. You're dead wrong. Notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke. Throw you in a choke. Gun smoke. Biggie Smoke for mayor, the rap slayer, the hooker layer. Motherfuckers say your prayers. Hail Mary, full of grace. Smack the bitch in the face, take her Gucci bag and a North Face off her back. Jab her if she act funny with the money. Oh, you got me mistaken, honey. I don't wanna rape ya, I just want the paper, the visa. Kamisha, I'm out like the papers. Who's the one you call Mr. Macho? The head honcho, swiftness like Cumacho. I got a nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leads. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm sewing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You want to see the inside? I see you.
I never disagree with that, but again.
This my brother. I'm just a regular guy. I put my suits in the closet and let the skeletons cry. Don't ever ask the melanin why, cause I don't answer bird niggas. Fly, pelican, fly. I keep the smoke like I'm holding cigars. BMX, I got them flipping over these bars. The whole crowd oohs and ahs, not knowing how bad you hurt it, that you smile through the scars. Black math laced it, I'm one with the vibe. I'm on a quest for love and I come with a tribe. Thumb in the drive, and I'm thumbing the ride. On my way to Motor City, yep, I'm coming inside. Pause. Bring back classics, bring back Thriller. I miss Aretha, long live Dilla. Why these albums got all these fillers? Don't front, I know you feel us. You can catch me riding down Sunset, not the boulevard. Cause the sun sets anywhere I pull up, y'all. Squad is true, I do peep the wedding ring. You gotta stand for something, I fall for everything. I miss content, I miss subjects. We remember abuse, but forget substance. Facts, I love you all, but right now I'm talking to blacks. Oh, let me get back to what I do. We can never lose. Time replaces pain with composure. Yeah. Keep on fighting, soldier. Even they see you getting closer. Everybody sees. Everybody sees. Everybody needs. Everybody needs it. You got something everybody needs.
You try to make me a punk, I'll kill you. I don't give a damn who you are.
Dirty man.
Grown man strength, huh? Okay, now we talking. Black and intelligent, that makes me a target. It's cool. All it really does is makes me work harder at being a better father. Make sure that they go further than I did. It's more than just buying some fly shit. Put education first and teach them how to survive shit. Cause truth be told, sometimes it's do or die. So I supply a better way of life. Now ask yourself, you alive but are you living? I put my whole life into this music for my children, hoping that I could pass it down. I'm on a mission to build a foundation so strong that they can live in. That's why you kick this rhythm, go harder than competition most times, cause sometimes you gotta take what's not given. I look into the eyes of my son and see a vision of the greatness one day he'll become. So it's tuition I am saving for. I pray to God on some you, Lord, for Ebony and Jermaine raising my other son. Cause both my kids straight, I played the hand that I was dealt. Keep my vocals laced and make sure every verse is felt. God body shit, hitting hard like a karate kid. I just Daniel son, I missed the Miyagi shit. Wax poetic, but never I spit the sloppiness. Grown man strength, slap shot, no hockey stick.
Now I stay live theme to my soundtrack. Give some and give it back. Look for knives in the back. On some conscious shit, yes indeed. Got some kicks and some flips that make your ear holes bleed. Besides that, I'm a dad and a very good provider. Got a wife that's my dog and a stone cold rider. Multiplayer controller on this game of life. Day and night, my kids, that's my ray of light. I sit and I pray at night. Yep, he got him. I know God got him. Keep my daughter off the pole. Hope my son go to college. I'm real astonished on how the world went sour. And the rich got the power. And the borders got towers. And the homeless need showers. And the babies need powder. Wanna scream, but my voice is not louder. So I dream, yes, I dream for a better way. I hope that I've led the way for both of my kids. Better.
Scientific, marvelous arsonist. Duck when the gods spit this arsenic. Autistic, retarded, cold-hearted shit. Off with his head for arguing. His whack MC season and I'm going hunting. You're the target, man. Often I snap and start to snatch hearts. So back off it before auctioning body parts. Try and latch on the words of this authentic marksman. Thoughts blend and form the skills I harness. Step inside my office. Hear them dogs barking. I'm all pit. Locked on your mind, I can't get off it. Only feed me that raw shit, cause you are what you eat. I'm lost in the beat. There's laws in the street you must follow. I'm off limits. My thought speed's endless, dropping fire embers. The type of nigga you admire my existence. My rhymes bend your dentures and inches your appendix. I'm a gold medalist in this rap Olympics. Hurdle the track, I swim through flows and toss verses like a javelin across distances you can't imagine. Jabbing your skin with magical hymns and street anthems. Grabbing men, attack them, back smack them, give them aspirins. I masturbate words, the verses, the orgasm, bitch.
Somebody help me. See, I assume that just hop on this track and spaz out. Lash out, cast out doubt, whatever that's about. Cause I'm a beast, I'm a monster, a villain. Contrary to any belief, devour that power to cower words together. I'm not the first to better, but worth the endeavor to lend me your ears and hurt these letters. Thirsting for pleasure, that's a burst of his energy. Synergy with his pen and he's heavenly with this melody. Enemies best beware of him. Forced to be reckoned with heckling, conscious tampering. Evidence, I'm a hammer, that's hammering relevance. Knock 'em, and you the nail, I won't fail to tell you about your flaws. But I hail from the time of the tuck tail. You get the balls, claws out, that sawed off, or saw y'all in half and leave your seesawed on the grass. I foresee, I seen y'all under that, and that 6 feet, the maggots feast all on your ass. So please believe me, it's season up like a seizure. The Caesar will be the toughest, the monkey who season class. My season is past. Oh no, oh no. Somebody help me.
Yo, I hope you niggas watch your tongue, or get something sharp in your lung, or get derailed and impaled by your trident. I'm God Poseidon, bitch niggas can run, but there ain't no hiding. Now, why throw stones what you hide in your hand? That'll get you fucked up, you can die where you stand. Beat your ass in front of your niggas like that is your man. They be like, nah fam, turn they back and they ran. But you say you run with killers, silverback gorillas. They like fake ass, tough skin, all fillers. So I dare one of you niggas to try to interfere. What I'm doing here, let's get one thing clear. Yo, I'm not your friend, your homie, or your partner. You ain't a thug, a goon, or a monster. Don't choose violence with DOM's finest.
Peloton, you run. I'm Megatron, you dumb. My bomb, you done? Just a dime, my son. Salute to the general still. Mineral spill with lyrical skill. While sending to hell, I'm Bible still. Devils a pill, force feeding to take it. Acting on holy unleash him, and them tweakers get tainted. Picture get painted like Pablo Picasso mistaken. All of that grass-fed beef, and I'm the one with the staking. Vegans cancel with tweets and all the letters they claiming. They, that, or this, they making powerful statements. Oh no, reality tainted, our vision distorted. Perhaps you faking a gimmick, could live with your portions. I would rather be chilling, just enjoying my fortunes, my family, my wifey, my children, happy paying my mortgage. Oh no, hate it if you want it, they will love it if you made it. Don't matter, just make the statements, cause there's always someone hating. Hate it if you want it, but love it if you made it. Don't matter, just make the statement, cause there's always someone hating. Hate it if you want it, but always someone hating. Hate it if you want it, but love it if you made it. No matter, just
on the truth, cause it's long overdue for me to take my spot. So I won't take my shots, and if your ain't gon' block, then I'm gonna take my clock and dump one from the chamber. You gon' be running from danger, so don't be tempting my anger before I empty the bagger. Because I'm violent by nature, you gon' be more than a prayer to plead the hands of a slayer to send you straight to your maker. So take a backseat, nigga, this a track meet. I could be the tortoise and you still wouldn't catch me. Cats in the down, should really switch your style. Flows all backwards the now, cause I'm that guy you should not cross. Aiming high at your cop ball. Follow the Molotov, get your mama and daughter off. The lyrical holocaust, take your juice and your title hall. Sup on with the timer off, nigga, pray that you not involved.
Trying to see your niggas getting beat in the street. When they get up off your feet and let the wolves out, 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 and let the wolves out,
Sometimes you just gotta keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? Things gonna happen. It's all about how you respond to it, right? Something like that. Yeah. My man D forgot his age, but he younger than me. Scholarship, play ball, chemistry, a degree. Moved to Midwest, then he started his life. Bouncing up the corporate ladder, had some kids with his wife. Don't know a lot about her, but I heard she was trife. Great life, pushed the beamer, kept her sharp as a knife. She wanted other things like them rings, wasn't bonded by God. Was in the garage, his nights were just a mirage. She creeping out on her job, meetings with the massage. Suspicious she was involved, apologies, facades. Her family ill, knew the deal and concealed. Then truth was revealed, now the court docs are sealed. Finally, kids in custody, alimony, trust and fees. If you ain't love him then, why you ever fuck with D? Praise God, he got my homie out that fuckery. It hurts still, but it's time to rebuild and keep it moving. Yeah, to the KIM, trying to be everything that I say I am. She tried to get away with running game by him, but she didn't realize he was played by him. He keep it moving, gotta be smart than that. Going through hard times is part of the path.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yo, 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 yo. Welcome. As you all know, it's that time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, now 7:02 on this 4th day of December, the last month of the year. It's Talk That Stuff. That's right. Back in the building every week, every Sunday. We got the panel here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody on the playback. You can catch us back on the playback, Anchor FM, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Till then, let's meet the panel. Let's meet the panel. Up first, from Jersey, now in the Atlanta area. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Simi Hustle. What's up? What's going on? Up next, from Alabama, now by way of St. Louis. Long time. He's back. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for our comrade, Dixie Freeley.
Good, what's good?
What's up? Up next, from Jersey, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the comrade, Sunray Beats, a.k.a. the Jersey Sun. And from Jersey as well, let's give it up for Miss Monica Donato.
Thanks.
And I am DJ Y Body. This is Talk That Stuff. This 4th, I'm sorry, why I say 12th? 12th day of December. What's going on? What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? Talk That Stuff. 4th day. How's everybody doing? Before we get started, let's go ahead and do the NFL scores. Then we got some new release we're going to go ahead and put out. Then we're going to get to the skinny. And that's it. Once we get done, we'll go ahead and let's get it. All right, real quick, as we gloss through this week 11. I'm sorry, this is week number 13, NFL. Currently, right now, Seahawks and the Rams. Seahawks on the road in LA, taking on the Rams. And right now, the Seahawks have a 17-13 lead on the Rams. Geno Smith, 255 yards, 2 touchdowns. Akers, 48 yards on the ground, 1 TD. Metcalf, 6 receptions for 110 yards. Rams stand and lose this one. They have only won 3 games this season. Wow. And right now in the third, with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in that quarter, the 49ers are on top of the Dolphins, scored 20-10. Tua, 181 yards, 1 TD. Mason, running back, San Francisco, 5 carries for 44 yards. And Sheffield, wide receiver for Miami, 1 reception for 75 yards. Hey, it was a hell of a play. Moving on, in Cincinnati, not KRP. It's all tied up right now. Bengals and the Chiefs, 17 apiece. Patrick Mahomes, Holmes, 178 yards, 1 TD. Moving along, in the third as well, it's the Raiders hosting in Vegas, the Chargers. Chargers 6-5. Raiders looking like they're winning this one right now. 11-25 in the third, 17-13. Anything could happen. Herbert, 166 yards, 14 for 27. Jacob, 61 yards for 12 carries. And Devontae Adams, 4 receptions for 98 yards, 1 touchdown. He just keeps on producing. And tonight's 8:20 game, you got the Colts on the road going down to Irving, Texas to take on the Cowboys. Final, also in Atlanta, ATL, the Steelers coming to town. Mike Tomlin trying to get back on the winning ways. The Steelers do it. They beat the Falcons, score 19-16. Pickett, quarterback, Pittsburgh, 197 yards and 1 TD. Najee Harris, 17 carries for 86 yards. And London, not Laura London, but D London, 6 receptions for 95 yards. Steelers improve to 5-7. Falcons slide to 5-8. Moving along, Soldier Field, Packers coming to town. Always a division game. Always goes for great football. The Packers, they beat the Bears at home at Soldier Field, score 28-19. Justin Fields, 255 yards, 2 interceptions. Wow. Dylan, running back, Green Bay, 18 carries for 93 yards. And St. Brown, Chicago, 3 receptions for 85 yards. The Bears slide to 3-10. Packers improve to 5-8. Moving along, wow, in Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan, the Lions hosting the Jaguars, the battle of the Mid-Card Bowl. And the Lions, man, they got their receiver finally. And the Lions beat the Jaguars 40-14. Jared Huff, 340 yards, 2 TDs. Swift, 62 yards, 1 TD. And St. Brown, wide receiver, Detroit, 11 receptions for 114 yards, 2 TDs. Lions 5-7. Jaguars slide to 4-8. Moving along, the Jets and the Vikings. I hate these Vikings. Vikings continue to win. They beat the Jets in Minnesota. Score 27-22. White, quarterback, Jets, 369, 2 interceptions. Knight, running back, Jets, 15 carries for 90 yards. And Wilson, 8 receptions for 162 yards. Moving along, in New Meadowlands, there was the Giants welcoming the Commanders, formerly the Washington Redskins, another NFC East rivalry. They'll be seeing each other again in a couple of weeks. And they go to OT, and it was the Giants, Commanders, tie game 2020. The first tie for the Giants since 97 against the Redskins, might I add. Hankey, whatever his damn name is, 275 yards, 2 TDs. That's it. And, yeah, so the Giants are 7-4-1, and the Commanders are 7-5-1. Moving along, Eagles, Lincoln Financial, taking on the Titans. Eagles, they beat the Titans 35-10. Jalen Hurts, 29 for 39, 380 yards, 3 TDs. Tannehill, three carries for 34 yards rushing. A.J. Brown showed out, 8 receptions for 119 yards, 2 TDs. The Eagles improved to 11-1. Titans slide to 7-5. Moving along, in M&T Stadium, Baltimore, DMV, Ravens hosting the Broncos, and the Broncos just continue to go downhill. The Ravens stomping out the Broncos 10-9. Battle of the kickers. Russell Wilson Sierra, 17 for 22, 189 yards. Lavitrius Murray, 17 carries for 47 yards. The Broncos slide to 3-9. Ravens improve. Sorry, 2-8-4. Moving along, we got another final here in Houston. The Texans hosting the Browns. The Browns beating the Texans 27-14. Allen, Houston, 201 yards, 1 TD. Chubb, 17 carries for 80 yards and more. 3 receptions for 46 yards. And as you know, the Thursday game, Bills beating the Patriots 24-10. Allen, 223 yards, 2 TDs. Cook, 14 carries for 64 yards. And Diggs, 7 receptions for 92 yards. And this Monday night game, got the Saints going down to the Big Sombrero. Tampa Bay to take on the 5-6 Bucks. Once again, the Saints sporting a 4-8 record. And this week's bye, you have the Cardinals and the Panthers. Man, that is it for Talk That Stuff. NFL scores and stats. All right, what's going on, everybody? Excuse my voice, man. Jesus Christ. How's everybody doing? Right there?
All right, bro.
Good, man.
What's going on?
I'm from Jersey.
All right. Give me 1 second here. Let me get something to drink here. Man, got a lot to talk about tonight. Shout out to everybody in the chat. CX the producer, what's going on? Hope people watching. Also, check us back on the playback. Anchor FM, Spotify, Pandora, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you find podcasts, we'll be back. We'll be there on the playback. Real quick, so this week, dropping another track. We got a video as well. The Network, Beats and Bar Camp, featuring the Comrade, See Me Hustle, Taz Uno, Mental to God, Sunray Beats, DJ Wide Body. We're going to go ahead and play that for y'all real quick, and then we're going to get on to business. As soon as I can find the Zoom link, man, I'm all over the place today. What the hell am I doing? So how's everybody, man? Y'all good? How's the weather where y'all at?
Alive and still kicking.
How's the weather where y'all at?
That again.
Huh?
Yeah, it's not too bad out here.
Good seeing you, Dixon. How you been, brother? All right, so real quick, the Network, we gotta call this the I'm not the one to blame. Let's get it. 3, 2, should have kept that on there. Here we go.
I'ma stand up, nigga. I rap what I believe in.
And I believe in this way of life I'm leading. Honor amongst thieves and heathens. By any means we eating. So I keep heat but refrain from squeezing. Cause the game ain't the same, now a change is needed. Too many lanes couldn't keep it a secret. See, it's 4 seasons. I stay on my grind for 3 of them. Balling out in the summertime when the heat is on. Twice be the cleanest sneakers on. Cheech and Chong blunt in my mouth, no grill, just my front teeth showing. And I keeps it going, yes I keep them coming. For my dick by the hundreds after the humping. Lump them all together, and that's just one subject, but not the main topic. So I'm like, fuck them. One night then I'm ducking from them, you a sucker for them. You be stuck with them, I keep that money close to me like a puppy. Till it grows for me. I got a nose for cheese. Getting lettuce and cheddar, nigga groceries. My nigga smoke the trees like a burning forest. Speeding the Lex, I be burning Porsches. I got a herd of horses. Just bought a White House, nigga I should run for office. See me hustle corporate, incorporated, I could torch your favorite. I hate these new school rappers, I aboard the playlist.
See, I became a man the day I got my kids. Made a promise to do better. Had to change the way I live. Couldn't watch over my shoulder, really wonder what I get. Was responsible for people, I really didn't get it. To the point, see, I thought love was a disease, that was it. Something happened, it was different. Wasn't looking for that shit. Caught the bug and now 20-some years, still sick. And I don't want no fucking cure. I'd rather face death. Me and Wifey still rocking, just a couple lunatics. And I wouldn't change nothing. Maybe a couple $1,000,000. I'm convinced it was all for the better, was a gift. Punch a horse in the mouth. I'ma take what I can get. Bust my ass for many years. 9 to 5 was unforgiving, but I did it every day till the stroke made my decision. I could always be a hood nigga, hustler and a villain, but a fighter for my children, that's a good reason for living. It was given. Oh no.
Yo, when the beat is on and niggas catch a homicide, I don't know nothing but give us free like this homicide. Dog, I am on the grind like I got a job. This mind told me I don't gotta rob it. I just put my mind to whatever I wanna do and use my light to shine bright like this halogen sight. And blind leads the blind. Since I'm a father first, way before I kick a line, I wake up and go to work. Way before I jot a line. When my seeds go to bed, that's when I find the time to put my mind to recline, making these rappers decline. Beats we keep on rewind, the hopes that we can freeze time, praying for better days and better pay, just to keep mine. Lace and fine designer, eating at Benny Hannes. My seeds don't know nothing about struggle, cause I work harder than most and taking farther than any that's down to rumble. The scope will humble the humble from bullet to your throat. Mental murder he wrote, thought I was done, nigga. No, I came back to let rappers know that I'm an MC, man. And none of this shit here's for show. If it's war, it's whatever, let me know. Mental.
I'm not the one to blame. Blaming on the goddamn rain. Everything remaining the same. This ring still going insane, and I love it.
All right, that was the network. I'm not the one to blame. Gonna be dropping that tomorrow. Then we got some more stuff coming on after that. Stay tuned. Go check us out. DA Network 3 at Bandcamp. We'll put the link. Also check us out on SoundCloud as well, and on streaming as well. The network, THE Network. Well, friend tell a friend, and that's it. So yeah, so we're back.
In the words of Black Man, God rest his soul, ain't none of y'all shit. No, that was dope, man. That was dope.
Thank you, man. We appreciate it, man. Anybody that participated, bro. Yeah, we was having a little issue with the sounds, man. Fucking Zoom, man, got this thing, this tab that kind of compresses everything when you hit it. So that's another thing I gotta look out for. But yeah, man. So enough for the. We've been talking sports and doing music and doing all kind of stuff. We got the Comrade Dixie Freely back in the building. We got a lot to talk about. What's going on, Miss Monica? How you doing?
Hey, Bo, I'm good. How are you?
I'm so energized. It's just a pleasure.
I just want to give another shout out though to the fellas though, because the music you guys are doing it's great. It's great to hear it. I love how y'all gel well together, putting together a record, and keep doing what you're doing. I'm a supporter. You send it to me, I'm sharing it on all my pages. So
appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Keep doing what y'all doing.
Refreshing, man. Very refreshing to hear music like that.
Yeah, man. I tell you, this thing we love to do, I mean, not a lot of people understand it, as far as us rocking for all these years, just being like-minded and doing music and each other playing off and inspiring one another is kind of crazy, man. But it's been a pleasure because before that, me for a few years just sitting, making music. And then I got with a group of people that share the same likeness and we get to just do what we want to do. It's all world. We don't have to abide by any rules or try to conform to any type of genre. We could just do what we feel and do what we want to do and just celebrate it and put it out. So it's definitely been been blessed, man. Put it like that. Around a bunch of dudes with no ego, and I consider them, be all friends. So that's that, man. Network, we're not done. We got some more stuff. We just gotta get it out, and then y'all you know what I'm saying. Thank you for the support. As I speak for the comrades that took part, whatever. So yeah, man. So what we talk? Yeah. So Miss Serene Jewel, we have Deion. Let's go on Deion. Let's you guys know about it. Yeah. So
let's go there.
Man, I mean, a lot of harsh words out there. We were talking earlier about Deion. We weren't sure, like last night, did he take that job in Colorado? And actually he did. And he's a new, I guess he just met with the team a couple of hours ago. So he's a new head coach of the Colorado Buffalo. Shout out to Deion, man.
Yeah, definitely shout out to him. I think that, as I was sharing with you earlier, everybody has an opinion, right? You put something out there, people have a thought. Right. No, you're fine. People have a thought, and some of their opinions are, not as supportive as we would like them to be when it comes to certain people, in the industry. For me, I congratulate the man. Yep. He definitely earned his stripes, in the NFL, and now transitioning over to coaching. He has a hell of a record. His pedigree speaks for itself, and I think that for him to want to take his talents to Colorado, and look at what he could bring and offer up to that school. I'm looking at it from a broader perspective. Like, what's the problem? Here it is. He performed. I'm sorry.
No, that was coming in on my end. My bad. That's coming on my end.
I mean, you were saying, Monica?
Nah, just real
Can you hear me?
Oh, good. Yeah, you're loud and clear.
Okay. I mean, again, I don't want to be long-winded. I want all of us to have, a part in this conversation. But I applaud the man for what he did, in Jackson. And I look forward to watching him bring talent to Colorado. Right. And again, like I said, his pedigree speaks for itself. I'm a fan of Deion, Of course, where he was. So right, I'm not just I'm not a bandwagon, jumper. I'm actually a fan of his, and I appreciate what he's bringing to football.
Right. What about, the negative? A few videos, these people slamming and calling him a sellout. Yeah, he shouldn't have left. And what about the new recruits coming in? And, I guess people, I don't know if people understood his mission statement. Do you guys expect Deion to stick around and be like Eddie Robinson at Jackson State? I mean, I expected him to leave, but why? Why is so negative? What you saying, Dixon?
I played in that conference SWAC, so I know it through and through. And Deion is not the first coach, and he's not going to be the last to come in 4 to 5 seasons. Hell, some of them even 2 seasons to move on for a better opportunity that he feels a better opportunity for him. Deion did. Let me tell you, he exceeded expectations.
Right.
Say it again.
Word up.
Say it again.
I
Got
mean,
somebody
Oh,
trying to
that
call me.
sounds better. Whoever did, is it? There's like a noise in the background. Can anybody else hear that?
Yeah, I
what's it
hear that
sound?
too.
What's it sound like?
Yeah, it's coming through the YouTube too.
What's it sound like?
Like a machinery is in the background, maybe?
Like
What
a
about
sign
this?
away.
Like this?
No.
No.
Like screeching, like a. It just went away.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh no, it's back.
Just came back.
What the? Hold on.
Yeah,
Let
it
me.
came
I'm
back.
gonna mute myself and let me know if it goes away.
Yeah, it's definitely you.
Yep.
Yeah, it's you, why, buddy.
Yeah,
What I
it's
was
gone.
saying was, not to be long with like Money said, Deion has exceeded expectations to me. When he came in, you know, he kind of, you know, ruffled some feathers a bit in a lot of different areas, even with the networks, you know, ESPN. You know, they started doing college game day on campuses, HBCUs. We got more airtime on ESPN. It wasn't the main station, but ESPNU, because back when I played, it was only BET that would play our game.
Mm-hmm.
So he did that. They didn't even most teams didn't even have not names on the back of the jerseys. He made that change. You know, he did a lot in the short period he was there. And truth be told, in my years and even after, Jackson State was not a good football team. Like they were trash. You know, and they've been kicking ass since he's been there. You know, but as far as him moving on for a better opportunity, I ain't got no problem with that. The people who got something to say, you know, yeah, it's always that way when it's you know, when it's somebody else. But when it's them, they gonna do what's best for them. You know, so I don't ever pay that kind of shit no attention.
Can I just add something real quick though? Because I'm looking at it from a business perspective as well. You have children who probably wanted to go to Jackson State because Deion coached there, you know? And you're looking at the school saying he's bringing in this revenue that is probably, you know, exceeding their expectations, not just for football purposes, but also from, you know, kids wanting to enroll and go to that school just to, you know, be a part of the famous, you know, quota, so to speak. So now he's taken that to Colorado. You're looking at tuition that could probably drop. You're looking at kids who will now not want to go to that college but want to apply to Colorado. You know, I think it's not just a matter of Deion coaching football, because we're making it. I think some people are making it bigger than football. They're looking at it from a business perspective, and they're saying, you know, all kinds of things like he's a sellout, or why would you leave an HBCU to go to a school in Colorado? You know, potential racism. Black people are not favored. There's no black excellence there. It could be a plethora of things, you know, going on. And I want to talk about it because maybe they don't have the African American studies and programs there that they do at a HBCU. So with Deion going there, it could boost up, you know, the
Yeah,
student
I just
forum.
don't. I hear you, but I just don't think that's Deion's responsibility. Me personally.
No,
Deion
right? No.
did not play at a HBCU. He did us a solid by even going to coach down there. You know, so again, it comes down to self-centeredness to me. Everybody wants you to do what's best for them. No, no. Until the shoes on the other foot. If a person is working a job A and then job B is offering them $100,000 more, where do you think they're going? You know, so I'm not
Who had a
saying
problem with this?
Oh man, it's all over the place, man.
I'm looking on Twitter now, and I would say just about 100% of what I'm reading. And Twitter's a cesspool. I know that.
I don't
But
go to Twitter, man. I don't mess with
even
y'all.
for Twitter, like damn near 100% of the shit I'm reading is all positive.
A lot of
about the
positive.
moves.
There is a negative out there. I mean, you're on Twitter.
I'm sure there is.
There is some
I
negative
know
shit
somebody
out there.
personally that's talking about transferring because Deion's leaving the school. Like, why the hell would you go to a school because of a football coach anyway? I mean, that's a temporary
Well,
job. Anyway.
a lot
You
of
know.
kids do that. You know, the majority of kids go to school. Why they pick certain schools? They said it's an overwhelming majority of dudes of athletes, not just football, but across the board, follow their girlfriends to college. So what
I believe
colleges do, they recruit their girlfriends and try to
I
get
believe that.
And this has been a trend for a while. So I would say that's probably the number one reason is your girlfriend, and then number two, I would say, is the coach.
And like I said, I come from that
coach,
world, and I know the coaching carousel is always changing.
But that's the thing, yeah. That's the thing is you got to realize, like, hey, that coach might not be there for your whole.
I had
thing,
two in the 4 years I was in college playing ball. I had two head coaches in it.
Yeah.
The first 2 years under one coach, next 2 years under another coach, and that's
probably normal unless you go to, you know what I mean, where the coach is like a foundation of the program. If you go
exactly, which I didn't expect Deion to be at Jackson State.
Yeah, I expected Deion to take the.
Doug Williams, Deion wasn't even the first of his kind. Doug Williams was the first of his kind to come, an NFL guy.
Right.
He played at Grambling, but he came, but he didn't do half the stuff Deion did in terms of like bringing notoriety and challenging the system. Because I mean, it's a lot of politics that go on just with us. Now I ain't talking about the other people, PW. I'm not just with us that goes on at HBCU, HBCU too. You know, and Deion challenged a lot of it, and I love that. He challenged a lot of that old way of thinking, old way of doing business. You know, and I'm glad that's the most thing I was proud of.
Right.
Well, listen, I'm like, he takes his son's going there too, so he's out too. So I think he left it in a better shape than it was found.
Absolutely, not just his school. Like the stuff that he was doing was impacting the entire conference.
Blueprint.
All the entire conference. You know, but the last thing I'm gonna say on this is, look, man. At the end of the day, you are responsible for you. Yeah, you can do a lot of good, but at the end of the day, you're responsible for you. You know, everybody who got something negative to say, look, it just, like I said, the shoe on another foot, you do what's best for you. So I really don't subscribe to any of that.
300 grand he was getting paid there. I'm not shaking my leg at that, but Colorado's giving him $5 million. At the end of the day, he is a businessman as well. Coach Prime, I never looked at Deion as a coach. I didn't know what to expect, but I saluted him for even doing that. It's prime time we talking about here. And I'm not saying prime time is shit's beneath him or anything like that. Any coaching job is beneath Prime, but I never looked at Prime as a coach. He surprised me, and I like the fact that he brought awareness, and I like the fact that we saw them on ESPN, and now he left a blueprint for these people, for future coaches to follow, and I think he left it in good hands. I'm happy he's in Colorado, and I'm just watching a video with him in the locker room with the new team, and it's all 99% white people in there, white players.
All right, I found one.
I'm looking at like 6 of them right now, Malcolm. I mean, I don't think that's a question. There's people on both sides of the spectrum, bro. I mean, I'm on YouTube.
Yeah, I think people tend to focus overwhelmingly on the negative. You know what I mean? It's just part of who we are as humans.
Right.
But from what I'm seeing like overwhelming positive feedback. You know what I mean? Like majority of the stuff I'm seeing, and this is just a quick read down it, but you know what I mean? To me, this would be like a trend. I would take it as a trend. Is what I'm saying. Is like probably say about 90% positive.
He felt he had to make he had to respond. Deion Sanders responds to people calling him a sellout for taking the job. So it was a point where he had to actually come and do a statement, because
I like to see a name behind that. Somebody, because people calling him a sellout, or they.
This is what I think. When it first started, I think a lot of people were confused, and yesterday they were hearing about it. Nothing was confirmed. So of course, I mean, when you first heard it, people didn't know the whole story. I think people were just giving their opinion, and you got some people on YouTube who are irresponsible. They're gonna go out and try to get some clicks, so they're gonna put shit out like that. And I got one guy saying that he promised these kids to be there when they're these new recruits. What are they supposed to do? That's
people say that about every time a coach leaves.
That's what I'm saying.
Time a coach
they promised Rudy to play. Rudy was supposed to get a couple snaps next year. And shit.
And I say, if you put your faith in the coach, that the coach is going to stay for your 4 years. That's
right.
Right. Like that's the foolishness of it all.
That's cool. And the way kids get transferred now, because kids used to didn't be able to transfer like they can now. Nowadays, these kids transfer left and right. So like. Even the kids, and I agree with that. Like the kids should get a chance to transfer the way the coaches do. You know what I'm saying? Like it used to be back in the day, they used to hold you back from transferring, and they used to make you wait a year and all that. You know what I mean?
In my era, In my era, you had to transfer down to play right away. If you transfer
Right.
laterally or up, you had to sit out a year.
Yeah, the wait a year. Yeah. And that to me, that's wrong. You're not gonna make the coaches wait a year to coach, right? You know what I mean? They get to coach whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
right away.
And they finally got that right. They finally
Yeah.
changed that rule because that was just stupid.
So
But
yeah, I
but
agree. I
like,
think they're doing it
to
right.
me,
Like,
to me, anybody sending their kids, I understand on the athlete side, but I know people who were just sending their kids to Jackson State because of Deion's the head coach. They ain't got anything to do with no sports. To me, you cap. That's all cap right there. You
well,
chasing popularity.
that's you shouldn't be doing that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You should be
You should
going
be
to
looking
school
at
based
your
off the
opportunity.
But we know what
Right.
happens though. We know what
Yeah.
happens.
It happens. It happens. That
Yeah.
don't mean make it right though. I mean, they don't make it
Oh,
a sound
absolutely.
decision.
Yeah.
Like if I'm picking a school, I'm looking at graduation rate. I'm looking at what majors they have. Like the football coach should be the last of my damn concern.
Yeah, I wouldn't let my kid do just because this coach is popular or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? You want to go to school just because he's popular? Like, you better think a little bit deeper about that than just that.
Right, because like I said again, the coaching carousel is crazy, man.
Right.
Like it happens every year, every other year. Shit. Like
And shit, you
can't
think
put your
Deion gonna
face
stay
on
at
it.
Colorado? Man, Deion is successful. I don't think he's gonna be at
Let Florida State offer him a job.
that successful like that. But
And-
like, let's say he is. I don't think he's gonna be successful. We can come back to this shit. I'm a skeptic. But let's say he is. Yeah, man. How soon you think he's gonna get one of them top level jobs? Man? It's gonna be like 3 years before they
got something from the chat when you're done, Malcolm. I got something from the chat. I got the chat lining up. What's going on? Frank Gates Jr. Kyra, what's going on? Good evening. Frank Gates says no matter where black folk go in this country or what career move we get offered and accept, there's always going to be a strong level of scrutiny. Deion is doing what's best for Deion, and I agree with that. My question is why do we all the time always are so quick to down and scrutinize our people? Why can't we ever stay on the uplifting side and give someone the benefit of the doubt? And I know that's subjective, but I see a lot of that going on, and everyone.
Let me ask a question. Do people really care? Like, does that determine what you do in your life?
What? What
you mean, babe?
Yeah.
Like, does what people have to say about what you do, whether it be negative or positive, does that determine what you do? Does that go into any
depends on what it is.
process?
See, we're trying to do subject here, and you kind of trying to dead everything we're talking about. I'm just saying, if someone like us as a people, us as a community, us as a network, our people that we're always the first to criticize somebody and always be negative on somebody, on someone that does something. And I just want to know, it just seems that, and like I said, a lot, what I'm saying is subjective, obviously, and it's just my opinion. But I feel like every time, like Deion, no one's at first, and like you're saying, there is an overwhelming. I'm glad there is an overwhelming a thing of support for him, and as it should be. But on the flip side of that underneath that, there is a whole bunch of hate in this. I'm reading it right now that people with more than just a few hundred subscribers are actually bashing this man for
Let me
taking
clarify
another
my
job.
point. I don't think I was real clear earlier, or maybe misinterpreted.
Let's
But
see.
I think that a lot of times we care too much about what people have to say, and
I got
that's where I was going with it. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm not trying to.
Right. Right.
You do have people that are people pleasers. You do have that, and honestly, I don't know what the fix to that is, other than to just be true to self.
Yeah, that's what the fix is.
Whatever decision you make, you make it and you keep on rolling. People are going to have opinions and viewpoints, and the fact that some people have the ability to just turn it off and not pay attention and listen to it. Whereas though some people have the ability they hear it, but it's not going to affect how they move going forward. And then you got those individuals that are truly affected by people's viewpoints and opinions. For me, I do feel as though we as Black people are more harder on our own culture, our own race, than maybe, Caucasians are with each other, Asians are with each other, Africans are with each other. And to see that people are calling him a sellout because he's leaving at HBCU to go to Colorado it's like, damn, why is he a sellout? I never known our parents who at least were mentored, whether it was a parent, or uncle, aunt, grandmother, who didn't get mentored up to say, be better than who I am. You know, if the path is, if I pave the way for you to go in a route that's going to take you to the next level, don't stay stagnant here. Keep going. And that's no matter where you go. Look at what this man, the talent and the creativity and the art that he has brought to football. Look at what he's done. So if he can, why keep his talent here when he can plant his seed everywhere he go? They're gonna water that, and he's gonna grow. He could. I mean,
he obviously ain't worried about it because he left. You know what I mean?
He felt he had to explain himself, though. He felt he needed to explain himself, which, you know, end of the day,
you know what? Some people are like that. Like, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't explain myself, but I guess I can. I guess I'm not a public figure, so you know what I'm saying.
Say that.
I would give a statement just because you don't want to be looked upon as a sellout in your own community, whether it's from the whole community or a little bit of the community. So I would, if that was me, I would make a statement just to, you know what I'm saying.
But I don't think that statement necessarily going to change anybody's mind.
No, it's not changing his mind, but he's doing it for his people, just to let his people know who think he's a sellout.
Right.
I think those who feel like he's a sellout going to feel like he's a sellout no matter what he says.
I actually appreciate him speaking up. Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
I was going to say both points of view are right. Like, I understand him like challenging that idea that he's a sellout, but at the same time, I do agree with my man that saying them kind of people, you can't please them. Them folks will move the goalposts on you so fast.
Yeah, all the time.
I don't think he's worried about that. I just think he just want to clear the air. Like, nah, I'm doing this for these reasons. Like, he's just clearing the air. I don't think he cares at all. He's going to do what he wants to do.
Right.
But he's just clearing the air.
If he
definitely wants to clear the air, but also, how about he could speak for himself? I don't care what the hell everybody else got to say out there. I could speak for myself, but I also have children that I want to look at me as a black person to say, you don't always have to respond in anger or violence, and you can conduct yourself professionally when the odds are against you out in the quote unquote street or in the internet world or wherever the case may be. So yeah, Brother Malcolm, I do agree with you. You know, hey, listen, if he don't have to speak for himself, shit, I ain't speaking for myself. However, he is a public figure. And with him being a public figure and raising a young black man.
I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I hear you fine. Say something, Monica.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. Nah, you was getting drowned out earlier.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. No, my volume's not on. Y'all hear my volume?
That's me, man. Go ahead, Monica. I was trying to use the applause, which I'm gonna do anyway.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Rich, you laughing at me?
It was drowning. You were still talking. It was drowning.
Go ahead, Monica. Go ahead. Let's get off that. Go ahead. What you gonna say?
Oh, no, I was gonna say, you know, at the end of the day, Jesus Christ. I think it's important for black men to show other black men, young black men, how to conduct themselves professionally when they may feel the odds are against them. He did it for himself, but I also think he did it for the purpose of, you know, our community as well.
Right, I agree with that.
I got something from the comments from the chat real quick. Kyra, why are folks tripping? Deion Sanders, we knew he was not going to be there forever. That's why I said earlier too. Ron said, thank you, Monica. One dog. Kyra also said, how about he can speak for himself? And Monica echoed that. Frank Gates Jr., in this media-driven society, it is his best of interest to explain himself respectively. If he's a sellout, then he should have called a sellout when he played for the Cowboys in the 90s. Y'all agree with that?
I don't know what he has to do.
I get the point.
Why call him a
made.
sellout? I don't get that, Frank. I need you to elaborate on that.
Because he worked with Jerry Jones, I guess. I don't know.
He said in this media-driven society, it is his best of interest to explain himself respectively. If he's a sellout, then he should have been called one a long time ago when he played for the Cowboys. If that's it, is he a sellout? I get what he's saying.
And I mean, I can assume what he's saying, but let's not be a blind eye to the NFL having a very short space for Black men being in certain positions. Let's not act like that the elevation of Black men growing in the NFL isn't just now turning around, because back in the 90s, how many Black assistant coaches were there? I'm not talking about the players, because they needed our talents in order to be successful. I'm talking about in those leadership roles. So we're just now climbing those charts. So when you say him being a sellout for the Cowboys, I just need you to elaborate a little bit more, because I can assume where you're going.
Yeah, Frank, elaborate a little more, bro.
Elaborate a little more, because as Black people, we don't have there's not a lot of prominent positions that we are in the NFL. So if we put a Black man in a high prominent seat, for example, a head coach position for the New York Giants, is he a sellout because he took that position? So I just want to.
Yeah, because I'm gonna cut you off, but the whole our agenda is not segregation, is it? I mean, are we on stay with our own? Is that we can't possibly do that? That's not possibly on the table. NFL is how many percent of us are playing in NFL, and you got one or two, maybe two Black. Ozzie Newsome, that's all I know. As far as GMs, I mean, no owners, but I mean, no, I think this is I think we need to be more involved.
Ozzie Newsome retired, but
he did, so I don't know
the
anymore.
GM of the Washington is Black. There's a few.
How many you say?
I don't know exactly. I mean, you can Google.
I mean, enough to be like is it a handful, or enough to, or
yeah, it's not more than a handful.
Yeah, I think that's a problem, man.
Yeah, well then you can't. If that's what I'm saying, if that's the conversation, right? That there's not enough Black head coaches or Black GMs, then how can you get mad at this man for it?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right
some people you're just never going to make happy. They're always
I agree.
It's much easier to call Deion a sellout than to challenge the old guard.
Come on now. Come on now.
You got
Come on
Cadillac
now.
Williams down here. They'll turn Auburn around. They still won't get his brother job. What y'all call that out?
Come on now.
Call that out. So that's why this is why I kind of at this age I kind of favor Malcolm's mentality. Like I just don't pay that kind of shit no attention.
You can't. Because look, if Deion paid attention to all that, he wouldn't be as successful as he is today.
Listen, man.
If he would have let all that shit get to him, or he cared about what a motherfucker thought about him, he never would have been successful. He wouldn't be talking about Deion Sanders. So you can't live your life going off what other people say, because there's always going to be motherfuckers that's never going to be on your wavelength or happy about your success or anything. So you can't. But to me, it's the audacity of these motherfuckers, man. That's where I'm at with it. Just to look at our people and see how we act when shit, man, and be the first motherfuckers in line that throw somebody down a fucking down a flight of stairs.
Yeah, it's that self-hate thing, man.
Right.
It's a residue of self-hate. But I'll say this: Deion's job was to bring them championships. They won one yesterday. They won the swag yesterday. He did his job.
Yes.
Like
Come on now.
he's not responsible for your enrollment. That's the president's job.
Exactly. Come on.
Come on now.
Yep.
Like, okay, anything he did beyond winning football games a bonus, and just say thank you or appreciate it, sir. And that's the only thing he need to be.
Right.
But even if he didn't win yesterday, or he didn't win any time, you know what I mean? Like he didn't win any championship. He's still free to go and do whatever the hell he want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like
you shouldn't have to answer to nobody.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he don't have to. He's a grown man. He don't have to answer for
I'm
any
just saying, like he gave you what he was supposed to give you. Now leave the man alone.
True. No, I hear you. But I'm just saying, I'm adding on to that.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this: if y'all would have woke up and heard Deion took the Colorado job and no one would have said anything about it, I'd have been cool with that. I'm like, oh, he's a football coach. He found him a niche. I don't think it was his niche when he first started. I think he got him something there. He's able to. Have you watched any videos of him mentoring these kids and being like a big brother, father figure to these people and showing these guys how to be self-disciplined and shit? I think he liked that. He always going to challenge himself. So I mean, like I'm
yeah, man. Again, this is back to what you were saying earlier, wide body. Like we always holding our own feet to the fire. These coaches upgrade for jobs every year.
5 million, brother.
But it's a problem now because Deion's doing it.
Right.
And Deion is not the first. He's not the first black coach at a black school to move up to Division One. He's not, and he ain't gonna be the last. Eddie George is gonna be next. Eddie George is gonna be next. Watch my word now. Eddie George is gonna be next.
Who you said? Who's gonna be next?
George. Eddie George, the head coach of Tennessee State right now.
Yep.
Yeah. Damn, I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right.
How's he doing, man? I
wondered about that. How's he doing?
They're in a different conference. They so it's a little tougher over there right now. Where he's playing,
because I know they had. You mentioned it too. Cadillac Williams was at. He took over for Auburn when what's his name got fired. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. All these people that I watched their whole career. They coaches now. Yeah, man. We just getting old, bro.
Yep.
Look at Jeff Saturday. Never coached anywhere. Football, man, sitting on ESPN talking about football. Next thing you know, he the head coach of the Indianapolis Colts. Right off the rip. How crazy is that?
Yeah, that's a little wild.
Oh, I think the Colts are suffering for that, but I mean, they wasn't going nowhere anyway. So
yeah, they came out. They could have made Robert Mathis the head coach. He's been coaching for 4 years on the team.
Right. Hey, Saturday, you want to coach?
Mathis is on. Damn, I remember him. I remember when he came out.
He was my college teammate. He's been lead coach the past 4 years. Yeah.
I remember when he got drafted. I was like, man, he kind of small to be a defensive end.
Davenport, what's going on?
20 sacks in 1 year. You can't argue with that.
Damn,
I saw it live and in person.
God damn, that's what he had at where did he go to school?
Alabama A&M. That's what we played. Yep.
Yeah, you say he had 40 sacks.
20.
Oh, D20?
20.
God
damn. Was a beast, man. I remember him.
Yep.
I remember when he came. I remember when he was in the draft. I remember that shit.
Heard up.
Dumb small, man. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, can y'all still hear sound? Is everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still there.
So real quick, let me file my disclosure. So Zoom goes ahead and updates, and this thing it's called a original sound for musicians. I had it off, so that means that the noise was suppressing. So anytime you try to play something, it was suppressing it, which is not good because the way I have my setup. So that's why you guys are hearing crazy sounds. So.
Well, it's still there, but we can get through it, though, man.
So
when you go back and listen to YouTube, you'll hear it.
What do you? Is it?
It sounds like a sine wave. You know how we have them sine waves going sometimes. That's what
just put yourself on mute and listen to the YouTube feed. You'll hear it. Just rewind it a little bit. You'll hear it.
Miss Monica, you there?
I'm here, boo.
All right. So what else?
Was there anything else going on in the chat that we need to address?
No, this people showing up I haven't seen in a while. Davenport Peace. Kyra says one dog and said, why is he a sellout when he took a pay cut to stay at JSU? She also said he is not the first and won't be the last. And he also say we will always be JSU's fans for life. Yes. Okay. And I know who JSU is now, and I finally got to see him play because I never got to see him play before.
And that's not to call you out, wide body, but don't you guys know the great Walter Payton came out of JSU?
That's right. Right on.
Is that Jackson State?
Jackson State University in Jackson, Mississippi. I didn't need Deion Sanders to go down there to know that.
I don't know if it was Bill State or Jackson. I don't know what the fuck it was. I still didn't know. Well, that's what's up, man. I can't go that far down, man. You know what I'm saying? I could pay attention to
okay. We finna take this opportunity. We're gonna take this opportunity to give us a quick 1 minute education, real fast, just so you guys can have some names for school. Michael Strahan came out of Tennessee, came out of Texas Southern University, also a SWAC school. You have John Stallworth came out of Alabama A&M along.
Steve McNair came out of where?
Alcorn. Steve McNair came out of Alcorn. All these are SWAC schools.
Jerry Rice came out of Mississippi.
Jerry Rice came out of Mississippi State Valley.
Art Monk came out of I forget what school Art Monk came out. He came out of low school.
I think about him, but so the SWAC has put out. I argue with people about this all the time. Yeah. The best players of all time came out of the SWAC. Walter Payton.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Hard to argue with that.
That's
Shout out to the SWAC, man. We proud of the SWAC. That's something that's institution we could be proud of. That conference, we could be proud of that, and I am proud. And you know, I do need to do my education a little bit more. But you know, hey man, if out of sight, out of mind, that's you know, and that's I've been caught up with that, you know.
And
I ain't gonna sit up here in front like I watched that. I don't watch it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you couldn't. That's the problem. You couldn't watch it until Deion got there. Then they started putting it on ESPN. But before that, it was BET.
It used to be on BET. I was just about to say that. Yeah,
remember that. I remember
my
the
days
BET
it
joint.
was on BET. I used to play on BET.
Yeah.
But that's one. Like I said, Deion did a whole lot for not just their school, for the entire conference.
I love the marching band halftime show.
He was calling people out, man. Like, wait, why aren't we on TV? Why don't y'all come to bring college day down here, college game day down here?
Right.
You know,
Graham
we start
was
doing
Southern.
stuff like that.
I'm the type that I will watch it if like they had like a quarterback, say they had a QB that was gonna be like a high draft pick or something like that, then I would watch that. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to see that type of dude in college to see what they look like in college, so I could get a sense of what they're gonna look like in the pros or whatever. But like just to watch it. I don't know the players, and like I'm not doing all that.
Yeah, Jesse Armstead came out of Arkansas Pine Bluff, starting left tackle for the Saints.
You talking about Teron Armstead? Jesse Armstead.
Teron.
Yeah, Teron Armstead. Yeah. Then he came out of where? What you say? Pine Bluff.
Arkansas Pine Bluff. Yep.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yep. One of the best tackles in the NFL.
Poochie One Gang is so proud of you. This is the first time listening to his Poochie. Poochie.
She probably meant to say one dog.
One dog.
One dog. Yeah, that's her husband.
You gotta come on one day. We still waiting on you. That link.
Kai ready?
Kyra.
Kai ready.
Hey,
We talk regularly. She ready.
What you got on, Monica? So you got on some seashell earrings? What is them?
I got on seashells. I do actually.
Yeah.
I do.
Seashell earrings.
I do. Listen, don't judge me. They don't really go with my outfit.
I like them.
But thank you, bro. Thank you,
it's
bro.
fabulous out the way.
Yep.
Thank you. I'm trying to sober up still, y'all. So bear with me. I didn't mean to put these earrings on. I actually meant to put on my my African attire to go along with my little scarf wig, but I said this was quick in at arm's reach. So here we are. Boom.
Let's go.
Yeah, I want to wish a happy birthday to my man Ricks as well. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, Rick's birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
Rick's
man. Appreciate y'all.
Oh man.
Word is
It was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday.
No, man.
Happy
belated born day.
Oh hell no.
Appreciate
Happy
that.
belated birthday.
Oh, hold on, man. Hold on.
Where the cigar, man? You gotta have a cigar.
47. I had it last night. That was the birthday, so I had it last night. I got a picture on Facebook actually. I posted with it.
Where were you at, Rex?
I didn't go out. I went to my sister's people's house. I just, I don't really do nothing big. So I was with like family,
You kind of like me, low key.
Yeah.
Oh shit! You could have came up here, Rex. We celebrated real well on your born day.
Yeah. Hey. If I'd have known, I probably would have did it.
Listen, you'd have went home sometime today, but we had a great goddamn time. From what I remember, we had a great goddamn time.
Yeah.
Hey, go on, bro. Play
Everybody
that.
now, let's go. Get copyright strike.
47.
Hey, and tomorrow's my mom's birthday.
All right, happy birthday, Dixie's mom.
It's my little boy's birthday.
Happy birthday, Ricks.
Go, mama. Go, mama. Go, Rick.
Season.
Go, Rick. Go, Rick.
Yep, let me like my
Go,
split
mama.
up. I like my split up for that.
Go, mama. That's
tomorrow,
right.
That's little Taz's birthday tomorrow.
Happy
Okay,
birthday, Lil Taz.
Lil Taz.
Let's go.
That's my shit right there.
Hey, well, y'all need to keep dancing then, man.
Oh, yeah, shit, Riggs. Oh, yeah, shit, Riggs. Hey.
Y'all need to keep it going, yeah, because it's somebody else's birthday today, man.
Who?
You better believe it.
Man, it's everybody's birthday.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Hey,
happy birthday, Smooth.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that.
Oh, man.
All these Sagittarius going on.
It's your birthday, man.
Y'all,
Hey.
Y'all parents are getting busy in the summertime. I mean, in the springtime. Valentine's Day, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, Kyra was on the first, bro.
I'll be like, cumpleaños feliz. Cumpleaños
Remember this
feliz.
day.
And these
Right.
cumpleaños at sea.
That's
See.
right.
Cumpleaños feliz.
All right, man. Happy birthday, man. God damn.
Hey, bro, you heard me? Kyra born day was on the first.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, hey, that's
Happy
my baby, my
birthday.
son's mom's birthday on the first too.
Yeah. There's a lot of y'all up in here.
I knew it was something I liked about Kyra. I knew it was something special about Kyra.
Happy birthday, Kyra.
Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Let me go,
Hey, guess what? My birthday is Monday. Nah, I'm
Nigga lying, man. This nigga
All
lying.
right.
What the fuck? Don't be confusing me now.
Hey, my niece's birthday was the other day. My brother's
Yes, it
birthday.
was. Armani.
Let's go. Everybody say, come on, everybody.
Hey. Hey.
We celebrate all month.
Yeah,
Celebrate all
Sagittarius
month.
season, man.
Hey, everybody.
What's that?
Happy birthday to the copyright strike.
Yeah, right. That's a weight on me, bro. I'm getting them anyway. I can't help it. I always get them. I've been...
Hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about these Sagittarius because my
We
son,
great?
rest in peace.
They cool.
No,
we
dead
great?
ass.
They cool people.
My son, word is bond, y'all are. My son was born November 26th. So although he a November
Hey,
Sag,
birthday, K-Son.
he was the best fucking ever, yo. And he is the reason why I actually started looking at Sagittarius from a different perspective because, like, critically, he just had a way of thinking that just made you say, damn, I didn't think of that. So now when I talk to people,
We try to tell you, girl. We try to tell you that. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I fucks with y'all. I do. That's why I'm gonna take 3 shots. I'm not going no more than 3 because if it reactivate what the fuck I woke up to this morning,
3 is good.
I'm gonna make it. Yeah, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. I'm gonna take 3, and that's it.
All right.
They say the
But Riggs, next time, yo, you gotta come up, yo. You gotta come up. It was we had a fucking ball, man. It was only supposed to be 25 people. I think it's about 60, 70 people over this motherfucker last night.
Damn. Yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
That was
Yeah.
Because I ain't really, like I said, I ain't really do much.
Oh hell yeah, yo. We and listen, we to cut up, yo. At anybody born day, yo. We celebrating. Turn up. If you can't go home, grab a couch, grab a pallet. We come from the project, nigga. Lay that goddamn comforter down on the floor and relax your ass.
Make a pallet.
I thought we
Make a pallet.
Hey, money. I thought we graduated to air mattresses now.
Yeah, I had to go pick me up an air mattress.
I got them.
I carry one in the trunk,
Listen,
nigga.
I don't know if an air mattress was as long as Rick's. I heard Rick's tall as hell. So what kind of air
two of them
mattress?
motherfuckers. Riggs need 2 air mattresses.
I can adjust. It happens. I can adjust.
Riggs need an air mattress extension.
Shit.
Hey,
No,
hey,
Rick's need college rule air mattress. Shit.
His chin's down, gonna be homeless, huh? Chin's down.
Cause I can barely fit on the air mattress, so I know your ass, your kneecap is hitting the ground.
My shins hanging off. All that's hanging off. But, I'll make it work.
Hey, Riggs. Listen, no, on the real, like your rotation is incredible, but don't act like you can get down that bitch and get up fast. You can't, cause y'all tall motherfuckers, y'all knees hurt soon, like early and shit.
Nah, that's true, and that's why I've been working out on my knees. I've been working out. I've been doing my squats. I've been doing all my, what I'm saying, all those exercises to keep my knees.
So what you saying now is you pick your girl up and do squats. Why? That's how y'all fuck. Like you pick her up and you squat down a little bit. And you
it happens.
Like
it happens. It happens.
Okay. What? Now here's the kicker: against the wall or in the air?
Against the wall.
Gotta be against the wall.
I need something to help me against the wall.
Okay.
I need something to help me. I ain't that damn strong.
I ain't no strong. You know, I'm strong, but that's more stamina right there. You know,
Hey, not the pallet. Oh, who said he need a pallet, dog? I didn't.
And somebody said happy birthday, wide body, man.
Oh, thank you. February 7th.
It was wide body birthday. Yeah, you.
He's an asshole,
hey, you know what they say about the Sagittarius? I was just playing. You know what they say about y'all? They say y'all funny. They say y'all optimistic, nurturing, idealistic, energetic, curious.
King of the one night stands, yo.
Passionate. I don't know. That's Aquarius.
Passionate is a good one. I'd say passionate.
That again,
passionate
friendly. family oriented, travel loving.
I'm not friendly though. I'm not. I mean, I'm not gonna say that. I'm friendly with y'all. No, I'm not.
Sagittarius,
I'm
bro.
not even go that far.
It take a lot to get into that circle, man. That's why circle be
Hey,
so
my brother's a Sagittarius. I would say all Sagittarius sweat on their nose and shit.
I'm sweating right now on my nose.
It take a lot, bro. It take a lot to get in that circle. But once you in the circle, you don't get
Kyra
out.
say you strong as shit, Ricks. Kyra say you strong as shit.
You know, I work out.
Hey.
Nah, but listen, listen, Taz, happy born day to your baby coming.
No, yeah, it'd be
Smooth.
tomorrow, man.
I'm gonna take 5 shots for you tomorrow. Oh no, I saw it.
Damn, that's 8 shots already. Shit.
No, 3 today. 3 today.
Oh,
3 today.
Okay. All right.
For Smooth, 5 tomorrow. But I'm gonna pay
Nah, my birthday today, yo. Don't take no.
Today or tomorrow?
Today.
Who born day tomorrow? Taz, your baby born day tomorrow.
Yeah, my little boy tomorrow.
How come today? Ricks was Saturday, man.
Can't take no shots for Taz kid. Taz kid not even 21. How you gonna take shots?
That's
on
why
him?
you gonna have to take it for him. He can't take it. You gotta take it for him.
Bro, I'm like, what the fuck? I said 3 shots.
I mean,
I thought you said today. Today's my birthday. You gotta take shots.
No, right. So I got you. I got Rick's. The third one was for Dixie's mom, but now I gotta take you. I'll take a shot of a little fruit punch or something for Taz, son, because I'm gonna need it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So how many of y'all celebrate your birthday the week before and the week after?
I'm the whole month.
Man, the older you get, the more you start celebrating your birthday and shit. Like more.
I celebrate.
I've been celebrating a couple days.
I'm almost always on the road on my birthday, man. You know what I mean? Like I can't even think of birthdays where I be home. You know what I mean? I'm almost always on the road, man.
But you home now, right, boo?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
On the Kate.
What's up, y'all?
What's going on, RTO? RTO in the building. Love you too, Kyra.
What up, Malcolm? Malcolm don't never say what's up when I come in this bitch. What's up, nigga? Happy birthday.
What's good? I appreciate that, bro.
God damn.
I'll be
introducing it. I didn't even see you come in. My bad, man.
Nah, I just said what's up,
man.
God damn.
Everybody heard him.
I didn't even hear it, man.
Everybody heard him.
That nigga got selective hearing.
Now, Malcolm was just trying to decide if he was gonna tell us where he was. That's all that was.
Right.
I can't do that. I don't like doing that, man.
Oh, Kyra said she took a shot for Malcolm. Hey, Kai, you got
that's what's up.
Dixie's mom. You got Rick's. Don't be
Yeah, you had-
saying
Yeah,
just
she
one
dissed
for
me.
Malcolm.
She
Yeah,
dissed
like
me.
what the
Yeah.
fuck going on here?
Going to have her slurring her speech on the text messages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she can
How many
slur,
shots
but
y'all want her to
goddammit, you
take?
got more people to go. As many as she fucking can.
Hey.
Take them all.
Take
I
shot,
took about
shoot.
12
All right,
for her ass last night.
I'm gonna drink some Earl Stevens in your honor. Yeah.
Damn.
Yo,
All right.
I mean not to do no shots with Monica, yo. He's doing shots like that. I can't hang, yo.
You'll be
I couldn't hang, but I kept going. I was home.
That's that white girl wasted shit, yo.
I woke up dumb as hell this morning. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I really woke up and looked over like, who the fuck and where am I? I was like, whoa, I did. That's how, yo, listen, hey, bro, I told you your girl left about 2:30, 3 o'clock this morning.
Crazy.
And I was scared for her ass to drive home. I'm not gonna say her name, but I was
Put her on a
like,
bicycle and push her forward.
That bitch was on the floor crawling, still pouring another shot. I'm like, bitch.
She always was a trooper.
She done knocked down about 4 beers though, bitch. That costs money.
And chase it.
Like, what's wrong with you? You better get a straw and sip that shit up or fucking lick it or something. But goddamn, don't be spilling no shit. Damn.
Speaking your truth too, like, oh, always loved you.
And no, she got real serious. She got real serious on me. Like she said, Monica, I know what I'm doing. I said, apparently you don't, bitch. You real fucked up. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. I mean, had a real serious face. Rolled her eyes. You know me, I get defensive as hell. I look like, what the fuck you talking to? But then I had to straighten it out. Like, all right, a little sip. All right, bitch, you got that.
I remember I used to drink, boy. I used to be, man. And the next day I woke up like, I can't believe I did that last night.
Oh
What the hell was
God.
I thinking? Well,
You would have thought it was my born day, but yeah. Shit.
Good idea though. Straight up.
So where we going, bro? What's up?
So I like, you know, a shout out to Coop. Coop trying to get in. You know, I guess his Vikings are winning. That's how you know the score of his game.
Oh
No,
God.
they won. They won. They had the early game today.
Shout out Coop.
Tell Coop, don't come in here yelling
Coop,
this
yeah.
shit. I can't take all of that. Right now. I can't take all that yelling
That
shit.
nigga
Turn
loud
his
as
volume
shit, man.
down.
Please.
Yeah.
Turn that shit down.
Tell him one at a time and don't yell.
Okay, how about this? Let's talk since we're all energized about this. Let's talk about snitches. What do we
I
think
thought
about
you was gonna say
snitches?
sex. Why we
let's
can't
go
talk
to-
about?
Let's go to sex then. All the horn dogs out there on the world.
No.
Hold on, no. Let's go. No, come on. Hold on. I like that. Hold on. Yo, you on it? Let's I
am.
Is there such
though.
thing as is there such thing as healthy flirting? If it is, give examples. Is having a platonic conversation viewed as flirting?
It's platonic. Ain't
Conversations. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Conversation.
flirting if it's platonic.
Okay, we'll give some scenarios, Monica.
So so let's say you go sit at the bar, and there's a woman sitting there by herself. You walk up, you may be sitting in the next seat or a seat over, and y'all just strike up, casual conversation. Is staring into somebody's eyes considered, being flirtatious, or smiling a little bit too hard? Is that considered to be
It's
flirtatious?
It's how you do it.
Yeah,
Not what
I
you
agree.
do. It's
It's
how
how
you
it's
do it.
done.
What's a platonic conversation? What is that?
So
I
let's just say
I
you go
don't
to
have
the bar,
these. I don't
like
have
right
these
now.
things. Yeah, so I don't do that.
So that's a good question, Malcolm. So from time to time, if I feel like going to just have a drink, I might go up the street to like Fridays or Applebee's. You know what I'm saying? Go sit at the bar, have a couple drinks, watch the game. Usually, if a guy comes in and he's by himself, or even with us a couple of dudes, they'll sit down, and sometimes we'll just strike up a conversation about the game. Sometimes I'll be,
Okay, I
like,
see what you're saying.
commenting, so that'll strike a conversation up between us. But there may be something like when I speak to you, I like to look at you in your eyes. You know what I'm saying? I like to give you that direct contact. I've been told that you should never look a man in the eyes because that can appear to be flirtatious. And I'm saying to myself, why? If I'm looking them in the eyes, or if I'm
That sounds
smiling
like pimp shit. What is that?
You can't gaze
somebody.
into a man's eyes. I would say gazing into a man's eyes, like that's a different look.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
It's definitely different. Yeah.
Man, you look in
and
the
here's
eyes
the-
and do a few fucking eyelash flutters and all that
Right,
shit.
yeah.
That's
So here's the
funny.
thing. I've been told that like, no, you're gazing in a man's eyes. And I'm like, well, what is your definition of gazing? Oh, you know how you pretty eyed bitches are. Now, I don't know. Like, literally, if you're telling me that because my eyes are hazel, that's considered gazing, or I'm blinking too much, bitch. First of all, I can't see.
Yeah, them hazel eyes, Mike. That's might be considered gazing. I
Exactly.
agree with
You
that.
squinting. She's squinting like T-Lamp.
Yeah, I'm squinting to focus, but if you're telling me I'm gazing because my eyes are hazel, then you full of shit, yo.
That just sound like
It was my dog. I'm revoking your fucking shot.
You
I'm
getting this from your other
revoking
half
your-
though? Your
Bad.
other half saying this, or is it someone just
No, not at all. I mean, a nigga that I was fucking before said that, like, oh, you. I mean, excuse my language, y'all. See, I got a little bit. I don't even got no sneakers on
let's
right
talk
now,
that
but-
stuff. We talk that shit.
I know, but
Caption.
But I there's a guy that I was, boning or whatever, and he was like, yeah, you was looking at
Dealing with girl, you better start talking like a lady.
Boning.
Who was talking to? You know how to talk.
What's up, Coop?
Nah, we like that. No, see, I like keep going.
Hey, Monica,
bro.
you better sound like a lady.
don't
bro.
listen
You
to
hear me
Malcolm.
talk.
Keep
You hear me
doing
talk.
You can't.
Shut up, Malcolm. Go ahead,
Start
Monica.
talking like a lady.
Keep talking.
grab it,
Keep
baby,
talking, Monica.
grab it, baby.
Oh,
Grab
that's what I'm
it,
talking about. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Now, hey, look, Girl, don't be looking in that motherfucker's eyes. Now go ahead and talk.
Right. And no, you got the pretty eyes. So if I was, you know what I mean, I want motherfuckers looking, checking your eye, your pupils out and shit.
Yeah, that's different. That's different.
Because then the men gonna start gazing into your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes it's not you. Sometimes it's the man.
And they gonna take it wrong.
The man can take it wrong. That's
Yeah,
probably
a lot of men take it wrong. I don't.
What
But a lot
boyfriend
of
was
dudes
talking
do.
about. He didn't want to be fighting somebody because they took what you did the wrong way and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably more what it was. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something though. Sometimes a side profile can give a different view of you. So if you're looking at TV and he says something that's not, so you actually look at him and he get a full glimpse of your face, and you know, a motherfucker be like, "Oh damn, you know, like you cute." In your mind, so they may take it as you staring, you know, into their eyes and having conversation as you gazing or you being flirtatious. Me, I'm just having conversation about the game.
That's a dude.
Now, where it may turn into flirtation is if we start talking, you know what I'm saying, off topic, or we make like a comment that may be a little bit, you know what I'm saying, sexual or risque, so to speak. That to me is like, okay, I overstepped the lines. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have went there, but let me reel it back in. Or no, that's not what I meant. I wasn't trying to say that. If I say, you know, damn, like he looked good as hell. That don't mean I'm talking to you. I'm making a generic comment about something I see on TV.
Right.
I think girls try to play games with us and shit, yo. You know, man, listen, I don't got time for that platonic shit, man. I ain't doing that shit. If we talking, it better be leading somewhere. That's all I got to say about that shit. I don't have time to figure out what
You don't want to talk to nobody unless it's leading somewhere.
I'm not trying to waste my time with all that shit you just said. I'm not trying to hear all that shit. I'm not trying to waste that.
You
my
ain't
time
never had a
figuring out what
conversation
the hell
with
you
a
trying
female
to.
at work.
Monica, he's been hurt.
Hold on,
Water
RTO.
conversation.
What, RTO?
You ain't never had like a water cooler conversation with like a female at work.
Yeah. Nah, when she was talking about the sports and all that shit. I was feeling that because I'm like, yeah, I did that before. But then when she just went to explaining all that stuff type of shit, I'm like, man, I can't figure out what the hell
It's
she
just a
was saying,
regular.
nigga. I
It's
can't
just
figure that shit
a non-sexual conversation. You just talking to someone just to talk, and ain't no hidden agenda behind it. It's just platonic.
He's been hurt.
But you know, Malcolm ain't gonna give no woman his non-sexual attention. So
Right. True.
He's been hurt.
I get it though, Malcolm.
But you know what?
That's what the women always say right there. You know, he's been hurt.
I don't know whether Malcolm.
I don't hear too many men saying that, but usually that's the women that
I don't know
say
whether Malcolm has
But,
been hurt or not because I don't know his personal business. But what I can
I
tell
think
you
everybody's been hurt, girl. Let's not focus on Malcolm with that. I think everybody's been hurt. Don't put that on like I'm the only one.
He's been hurt.
ready to give you a compliment, motherfucker. Like you can step here and cut
I'm
me
just
the
saying,
fuck off.
don't single me out. Let's not do that.
No, they said you was hurt. I was gonna give you a compliment, and now you know what? You ain't getting it now. I'm not defending your ass. You're hurt, nigga. You're hurt.
I would think it's the other way around. Though. I would think the women would be the ones saying that you're hurt, and the guys be defending you. But in this case, whatever.
We're not gonna defend you because you be on your own with some of that shit you say. Yo, I've never had problems. I never had problems with women the way you talk. That's your shit. That's your shit.
No, I think the separation is like having a conversation at work with a female and having a conversation with a woman at a bar is a totally different thing than being on the phone with them. I get what you're saying, Malcolm, about being on the phone, letting them use your emotional tampon and all that shit. Like, I don't feel you there, but at a bar or at
don't
work,
take a phone.
That's cool. Like, we talk about
at a bar, every girl I talk to is not. I'm not trying to hit on them all or whatever. Right. So I get that part. But I'm just saying, if a girl is saying like certain things to me, like what Monica was saying, talking about sex and all that, in my mind is automatically going to assume that there's a reason why we're talking about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the end game. I do agree with that part.
Yeah, so I'm just like, yo, what's going on here? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, to me, I'm not trying to figure it out. I'm just saying.
What we doing here? I don't want no regular conversation.
Yeah.
So
I get
that. Now, to answer the question, why body on my end, like, to me, there's something to be said for body language. There's something to be said for how long you up in the motherfucker's face. You know,
there's a time limit.
Like like I don't mind my woman speaking to another man, just as long as that she keep that shit to a minimum.
Right.
You know,
right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's more so because the dude, right? More so than your woman, right?
Shit, both. Shit.
Yeah, both.
I don't trust my woman, but I'm just saying I don't trust dudes out there. Like dudes
No,
be
but
taking
it's
shit a
so,
certain
but
way.
you gotta
you know?
watch. But you gotta watch. You gotta watch that need for male attention, though. You gotta watch.
Oh yeah.
You wanna know something, because that attention can go both ways. I'm gonna tell you like this: if my dude in the bar and he has a conversation with a chick, I'm not putting a time limit on it. I'm not sitting there monitoring how he looking at her, how she looking at him. I'm not his mother. I'm not his hall monitor. I'm gonna trust that he makes the right decision. And I'm gonna take it a step further. Because I love meeting new people. I love engaging in conversation with new people. And I don't think my friend circle need to be so secluded to what I have that I can't make friends along the way. If me and that nigga cool as hell and I, got a dude or whatever, and like we talking like some real cool shit, we talking about our significant others, and we exchange number, I'm gonna let my dude know, like, yo, boop, I met this, guy in the bar. He was pretty chill and shit. You know what I'm saying? We talked about this, that, and the third. Got his number. If my dude,
Oh no!
No.
You get numbers. You ain't getting numbers.
Hold on. Because that's y'all. I'm speaking for me. I'm speaking for me though. I'm speaking for me because if my dude was in a bar and he met a chick and they was cool as shit and they exchanged numbers, my first instinct is to think that they going to do something. She could be cool as fuck and maybe we all get together and chill or whatever. Like, I'm just not looking at my dude if he's my dude, because you're not gonna carry that title.
That man will have to be very secure.
Right. We don't do that. We don't do numbers.
I'm talking about me.
That's why I draw the line.
I'm talking about
we don't
me
do numbers
though.
over here.
Yeah. Ain't giving out numbers.
I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me.
Right.
I'm not a dude. I'm talking about my dude. If my dude is in a bar and he's having conversation with a chick and it's platonic and we, you know what I'm saying, all cool and shit, I don't give a fuck if he get her number.
Oh wow, we need you.
I'm not giving out my number to nobody if I'm with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I don't. But listen, what I'm saying is that she could potentially be a plug for something, and I'm not just gonna cut it off because.
Well, on that level, yeah. On that level,
that's a different conversation.
That's different. That's different. Yeah.
Let me finish saying what I'm saying though, because if she could be a potential plug, whether it's a friend, whether it's a business associate, relationship, she could probably plug him in to get me to the next level or get me in communication at the table with some shit. You feel me? So look,
meeting at a bar is not like.
Hey babe, listen.
No,
let me tell you something. Let me tell you though. Let me tell you something though. It could be any fucking way. It could be in a goddamn grocery store. Yep. If my dude get a chick number and he like, yo, babe, I met this chick. She plugged in with this business. Here go her number. You know what I'm saying? She said, hit her up every time. Guess what? That's exactly what the fuck we gonna do. We gonna find out what type of plug she is or what type of business alignment she got. Yeah. I'm not looking at it from a perspective of he want to hit or she want to hit. And I take it. If
likelihood of that shit happening is very low.
Yeah, but you're insecure.
It happened. No.
You are very
likelihood of that shit happening is very low.
Guys, we're all talking at one time. Go ahead, Dixie.
That's two different conversations. That's networking. That's a different conversation.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
We ain't networking at no clubs and shit like that.
Still gotta be secure.
We're talking about exchanging numbers.
That's not true.
Even in networking, you have to be secure. The man or the woman have to be secure. There's nothing wrong with networking. You have to be secure. The man or the woman, you got to be very secure because you can't hold nobody back.
That's how you come up.
That's how you come up. Everywhere. Yeah. I network everywhere. I talk to people every fucking where. My grandmother said you should meet at least one new person every fucking day. You never know who that person is or who that person is connected to. If they're not for you, wash your hands with it. If they for you, see where the relationship is going to go. So if that's how I feel, why would I want my man to think that he can't network because I have an insecurity about him talking to another female? That shit, I'm not thinking the first thing is something. They could be in a bar. They can do all of that shit.
Yeah, well,
disrespecting
Monica,
me.
Can I ask you a question? Let me ask you a question. So let me ask you on that level, what are deal breakers? What's the hell no you can't get her number?
If she flat out came out her face and like openly like engaged them engaged him in a direction that appeared as though she wanted something from that conversation.
Like she
That's
greeted
one of
him
them
with a
right then
titty
and
or
there.
something.
Yo, usually that
For
first
me-
that I was gonna say that first conversation, like once you get the number, that'll tell you all you need to know because they're gonna take it somewhere else. Usually, that first conversation, if they're
Yeah.
going there.
Yeah.
What, like we talked,
Yeah.
if it's business, when you talk to them, when you do call the number or they call you, if it's business, then you know. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
they may say, okay, meet me here. Can I take you out? Can I? When they start talking like that,
That's when you
it's
cut
some
that
other
shit off. That shit needs to
That's
be
when you
cut
cut it
off.
off.
Right, you cut it off, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen in the first conversation. The first conversation may
True
be
indeed.
to exchange a
Sure.
number. It could
True.
be the
For
next
sure.
conversation. It could be the
That's
one
true,
after
too.
that. But at the end of the day, my man is going to manage that process. I don't have to manage that for him. If I got to manage that shit for him, he don't need the title of being my man.
Okay.
I'm dead
I feel
ass.
that. I feel that.
He don't need
That's
the
true.
title of being my man.
So you trust them. That's good. That's good.
You're not going to be
Yeah.
my man if I don't trust you. Why the fuck
True.
you think
Kyra said that it's all about security too. Even one dog
Hell
has
yeah, it is.
agreements.
Until
Hell
they
yeah.
prove untrustable, you got to trust them.
Until you
Yeah.
prove me fucking wrong,
it. Yeah,
I'm
you trust
gonna
him.
give you
Yeah.
100. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna give you 100. You deduct from that shit. I'm gonna give you 100 though.
Okay.
I'm not gonna start you off at 0 and you gotta earn your shit. No, I'm gonna give you 100. You gonna
feel
deduct
that.
from that shit. That's where I'm at.
50%,
with
20%,
I guess for me-
10%.
it. Goddamn
Yeah.
right.
I got you.
I guess for
got
me,
you.
if there's
What
going to
Dixie?
be some number exchanging, it needs to be for a platonic purpose or business reason. You know, not
Yeah,
just
yeah.
for the sake of giving me.
Absolutely.
Oh, I thought she was cool. I
Absolutely.
took her number. No, that ain't gonna fly. You know, or I thought he was cool. That's why I took his number.
Cool
No,
how?
that's
And
not
Dixie,
fair.
that's what I was trying to say, Dixie,
Yeah.
before the chuckle patch cut me the fuck off. I was trying to say that. And that's the Coop, because Coop love to fucking cut me off.
I was on your side. I said it right. Nah, then you look at the wrong. You just heard on the wrong man. I was on your side.
A couple packs.
I was on your side.
Say that again, please. Please.
She just, you can't just make me the villain all the time. Now I was on your side. I agree with you,
Monica.
I agree with
I
you on
do
that
want to
one.
say this though. I do want to say this though. This last thing I'm gonna say
Go
about
ahead. Go
this
ahead.
subject. Like, but on the other end of that, if you got a partner where it's male or female, and they got a problem with you associating with the opposite sex, period, that motherfucker is controlling. Get the hell away.
Yeah, exactly.
right
Yeah,
on.
but it's
That's a
insecure.
good-
It's insecure shit.
Insecurity.
There is
Yeah.
nothing. There is nothing.
Nobody want to be with the insecure motherfuckers. That's problems, yo.
There's nothing I hate
outta
more in the
here.
world than an insecure ass, jealous
Yes,
fucking
man.
woman. Why you wanted to get the mail? You was looking at the neighbor. You want to fuck her,
Yeah.
don't you? You want to
Yeah.
fuck her, don't you?
Hey, I just want to say happy
What?
birthday to my nigga Rick's over there. I don't know if y'all know it's his birthday.
Peace,
Yesterday,
brother.
something like-
He's Mr.
Peace,
Festivity.
brother.
We had a whole party, man.
Peace.
Okay,
Peace,
happy
man.
birthday. I see your mother put it up there. That's all I know
Yeah,
on
she did,
Facebook.
man.
Oh, mama.
Caught me
Peace.
smiling.
Yeah,
and
she got you
everything,
smiling and
man.
everything.
Like, what the hell?
Go.
Nigga
Yeah.
gave him a little sauce.
I didn't even see that shit.
Go, Riggs.
Yeah, I got it.
What are you doing the cabbage patch today?
Hey,
Where's
that's
the picture at, son? Shit, yo.
hey, but you know, you guys watch like Love and Hip Hop, which is you see these music producers always having female clientele and shit, and a lot of them dudes take that liberty and
Try to fuck.
Yeah, man, like Rich Dollars. Remember Rich Dollars from Love and Hip Hop? He always hit his clients and shit, bro. But
You want to know what's crazy?
what's up?
Ashanti just did an interview on 105.1 when she was there. I want to say last week. And
I
she
heard about
literally
that.
said there was a producer, right, who did a couple records for her, and he told her he wasn't charging her for the records. Fast forward, he did
He was
everything he
charging.
needed to do, and then he turned around and said, "Let's take a shower together." And she was like, "Take a shower together." So long story short, she refused to take a shower. But literally, he was like, "Well, if you don't take the shower, I think he wanted her to pay like 40K, 40 racks per record."
Take the damn shower.
Yeah, she didn't name the record producer, but that's fucked up.
Yeah, they all do that.
This nigga asked for a shower. Nigga. Just
yeah,
say you
I
wanna
agree
fuck my
100%.
nigga. Like, goddamn.
Because
Niggas like, let's take a shower.
what that is a good old fashioned bait and switch.
Right?
There's never manipulation. And I want to ask Monica, like, how do you feel? Because we never ask females. We always giving our own opinions and shit. I want to ask a lady. How do you feel about women who do trade sex to advance?
So I think that they definitely lower the standard, that they lower the bar for the women who wouldn't do anything like that. Um, I'm not going to judge anybody. You know, I don't know what their story is. I have a past too, not like that, but I have a past too, and I know what judgment did to me before I had knowledge of self. And I definitely know for me, I would, if I had the ability to have a conversation with that woman, I would want to uplift her and speak life into her, or, you know, just have some type of uplifting and powerful conversation with her, just to let her know you're relevant and you do matter, and you don't have to exchange, you know, sex or any form of physical activity in order to, you know, climb the ladder. But some women enjoy doing it, and hey, if that's what you enjoy doing, be my guest. But I don't look at it as oh, she made it hard for me, so, you know, fuck her or anything. They do make it hard for us who won't, you know, exchange sex for you know, next level position. But
Sex and shit.
it kind of makes you just want to, I wouldn't give up, but I can see where some women would give up. You know what I'm saying? I would just try another angle. I wouldn't give up if it's my dream, if it's my passion. I'll just try to find a route to take.
But you've heard about that. A lot of executives try to, you know, we hear the certain R&B singers back in the day, how they got, she supposedly slept around trying to get to the top, and it was her dream. And I could see that someone trying to, not devaluing themselves, but, you know, you've heard of that before, right? I'm not gonna put people's names out there.
I'm sure it's plenty of celebrities that are on because of that.
Plenty.
There's plenty that's on. They fuck to get on. A lot of the ones we like to see and admire, they fuck to get on. You know that.
I mean, you had video vixens who got tapes out there. They wrote books about it. I mean,
exactly.
You know, it definitely happened. So, you know, what did I think about them? Well, I'm gonna tell you, when it comes to the sex tapes, I was watching. I wanted to see what the bitches was doing.
Yeah.
I wanted to see what they was doing, and if I could learn a new trick or two.
Let's rate
But,
what's the best one you didn't saw out there, Monica? What's the best one in your eyes that you didn't saw out there?
I'm gonna tell you right now, Superhead wasn't as she wasn't as excuse me, y'all, the dog is barking. She wasn't as interesting to me at first until that goddamn sex tape came out. And when that shit came out, I was all over her ass. That was big.
Over there, that shit was crazy.
Hell yeah. 7, 8 vertebrae was done.
So what was the wackest sex tape?
Kim Kardashian. Sorry.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, but she got famous off it. It made her more famous.
I want to see some.
I've never seen that. I've never seen Kim Kardashian shit.
You ain't missing nothing.
Yeah, just laying there like
some
tricks or something.
No.
It's her and Ray J.
I think I've never seen none of these bitches sex.
And it made Ray J more famous because people always looked at him as Brandy little brother until he came out with that. He was just Brandy little brother. Brandy little brother. That made him popular.
Black China was whack too.
Yeah,
that was whack. I seen that. That was whack.
Oh, ass having motherfucker. Yeah.
Kim, Kyra. Kim. Yeah, Kim was just laying there. I want to see her do some tricks and flips or something. I'm thinking.
No, she definitely was laying there. But I'm gonna tell you one thing that I looked at. I look at the shape of a woman's body, and I can tell you her lips look like they were so fucking perfect. I said, how the fuck does this bitch lips look perfect like that? So I'm gonna tell you right now, I was looking at that shit like, damn, that shit looks so fucking perfect. But also when it came down to the noises, it was irritating me. And then one thing I also looked at was how she was giving oral. And I said she can do better. But that little hand trick, I said she learned that from Superhead. That's what I said. She took a book out of Superhead, a page out of Superhead.
Paris Hilton didn't do bad news. She did all right. Paris was getting it in.
Oh, I seen that. I seen a little bit of that.
All right, though. And
I didn't see Paris's tape.
Paris did all right though, and old girl from Love and Hip Hop too. She the shower she was all right.
Oh yeah. I know you talking about. I seen that one. I seen that one.
Mimi did great.
Yeah, when she was hanging on to the.
Good. Yeah,
she was hanging on to the what's the name? What about
I forgot about that shit.
What about the elephant in the room? R. Kelly pissing on motherfuckers.
I've never watched that.
Next.
I say the nigga. Y'all niggas front of y'all ain't seen it. Y'all
I
seen
wasn't
it.
about to watch that shit.
He said it wasn't him anyway, so
he said it was his brother.
I never seen R. Kelly shit either.
How you gonna say it's your brother and shit? That's fucked up.
It was Bobber Kelly.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I watched R. Kelly video, but by default, and because I walked in where my dudes was watching it, and the first thing I noticed, this girl looked young as hell, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Before I even recognized him, I recognized her, and then I heard the voice, and I immediately focused in, and I was like, "That's R. Kelly," and it was like, "Yeah, this is his shit," and I'm like, "So y'all gonna watch him fuck this little young girl? She's sucking his dick and pissing like." The shit really disgusted me, and I really stopped talking to them niggas for that because he a grown ass fucking man, and I think
that's like kiddie porn or something, right?
Yeah.
That shit kind of run me the wrong way too, man.
Explain teenager.
I think I could watch that either, man.
Yeah.
Explain teenager.
That shit was fucking disgusting. But all y'all niggas are sitting there laughing at that shit when the girl clearly looked like she didn't even look no more than fucking 14 to 15. And y'all want to talk about her, and I walked in on them talking about how perky her titties were and how she had a womanly shape.
Yeah, there was some straight pedophiles.
When I looked at the girl,
there's something wrong with that, yo.
Right,
If a nigga actually commenting on how she has a womanly shape, knowing that she's not a woman.
Yes,
because you wouldn't even say that shit if you know she was a woman. There's no reason to even saying that.
But I think there's a lot of pedophiles out here. I think a lot of dudes are pedophiles.
Listen, Malcolm.
I think there's a lot of dudes.
You guys ever watch the old To Catch a Predators? Yo,
yeah. I remember that
people
shit.
coming to meet 13-year-old, 14-year-old girls,
Yeah.
doctors, rabbis.
Yeah. That should be on YouTube. That should be on YouTube, yo.
Like, what are you doing here?
But I'm just saying, not all pedophiles get caught, man. I think it's just a lot of people out here that sit here and look at young girls and shit. You know what I mean?
Malcolm,
I think it's a significantly higher percentage than the ones that's been caught.
My thing about it is an isolated. It would for it to be just that isolation. And how many people from that one sitting, how many people actually showed up when they went to different towns, just imagine people, the ones that didn't get caught. The ones they did catch was a lot of pedophiles, man.
If you could watch any type of sexual shit taking place with people that's underage, there's something wrong there, man. In my opinion.
But then you gotta look at it back in back in the 50s, they was marrying 14 to 50-year-old grown ass.
Well, this ain't the 50s though, bro.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. But yeah, that's because this is what we used to. But back then, it was normal to them back then. That's what I'm saying.
It was going on when I was
in. Not saying it's right.
40, 50-year-old dudes were sitting outside school waiting on their girlfriends to come out.
Right.
Yeah, that's going on.
You know, there's something wrong with that.
Chick dating a dude. He got a car. He's 25. Like you in 10th grade.
And their parents was okay with it because that was just the culture. And it didn't change until Catch a Predator came out. That's when people started speaking up.
Like, oh shit! All right, it's a rap. Fucking.
You know, like I mean, thinking like The Color Purple. When he married, what the fuck? She was 14, 15, and that's on some real shit. Like that did that back then.
I despise that movie.
Yeah. But it was a real movie. That was some real shit. That's how they lived.
Put that roots bucket.
Yeah.
She about to shame mister.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Like even like you said, it's the 40s and shit. But you know, there was a lot of shit. Elvis. I mean, just saying, Elvis. Priscilla Presley was like 16, 17.
Yeah, she was young.
Yeah, when he married her.
Was Great Balls of Fire, dude, whatever his name is.
Lewis.
Him too.
Woody Allen.
Yeah, Woody Allen. Yeah, Woody Allen.
One of my high school coaches married a senior when I was in high school.
Oh hell no!
In this era, wow.
Yo,
this was 1999.
Wow. Yo, that's crazy, man. That's too crazy for me, bro. don't even.
So you looking at? I sending my daughter to school and the teacher checking my.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
shit.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm good, man. I'm good, bro.
They
We just had one that
they
got
doing that
caught up.
anyway.
Yeah, but
I'm
damn,
good. Yeah,
acting.
You already know teachers are doing that though. You know they doing that.
yeah.
Yeah, we just got one that got arrested last week out here. He didn't marry no kids,
crazy.
but he was definitely trying to fuck with them.
That's crazy.
They got their own vigilante. They got these vigilantes doing these catching predators now. They're running
In jail, yeah, motherfuckers get
on them
fucked
at
up off
Walmart
that
and
shit in jail.
Like, you want to call the cops, or we're gonna call the cops. We got the transcripts right here. You were trying to meet. You thought I was 13, so they followed him around Walmart and shit, trying to just get away from me. You can call the cops, or we gonna call the cops. And they got, because it is awareness to this. You got these innocent kids out here, man. That shit's, man. I have there's no redeeming qualities about somebody that would actually purposely fuck around with a minor like that, man. There is no forgiveness for that.
Yeah, there's no redeeming qualities. Nah, you're 100% right about that.
Yo, that Neptune track coach. What's his name? I don't
Come
know.
on now.
I don't know if you know the Neptune track coach.
Chambers.
But yeah. I don't know if it's Chambers. The black dude is a black dude. I'm talking about.
I don't. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but
it's not Chambers.
But
no, it's not. Sorry.
Yeah. When I go to
I was
track,
gonna say, don't say no names, especially if you don't know.
Yo, when I go to track meets with Nikki, she's telling me he used to be like, there's some nice butts out here. Nice butts out here.
Wow.
Yo, she said he used to say he used to say that shit straight up in front of them.
That's
he was an old ass black dude. I don't remember his name.
Well, you ever notice the old dudes think they get a pass for that shit?
Yeah.
You ever notice that? Oh, I'm just a dirty old.
Well, they have gotten a pass. They have gotten a pass. Everywhere I went, I literally like, yo, your hips are spreading, or like, and actually when I was in the junior high, there was a teacher that regularly grabbed on us.
Wow.
Like, good job. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you on a softball field and you like bent over, whatever. Yeah,
that ain't cool.
Come over.
Hell no, that ain't cool. Imagine hearing some shit like that as a
Good
parent,
bro.
you know what I mean? Like as an uncle or yo.
I got 2 daughters, so don't let me hear that shit.
That's what I'm saying, yo.
That ain't cool at all.
That shit ain't cool at all, yo.
And it was brought up and wasn't nothing. I mean, at least based off of my knowledge, wasn't nothing done about it. But he wasn't the only one. He wasn't.
Wow.
We had family members. Shit was swept under the rug. We had the shit was worse in school though, because it was like men were allowed to do that with very little reaction. Or repercussions.
Repercussions, right.
It was very little repercussion. Something might have been said behind the scenes, but it wasn't enough to stop them from doing it. Because when I tell, like, we were touched on regularly. I mean, regularly. And this is where I had the great debate with a couple of other people, and just a different forum. Like, while y'all were out there labeling and stereotyping these young girls as being fast, how about maybe they were reacting or responding to what they thought was the right thing to do? If you didn't have parents that sat you down and educated you on sex and gave you some form of sex education 101, the shit that was being done to them is what they thought were the right thing to do. You reward a man by giving him sexual pleasure. I think I admitted that to y'all a while ago. I thought that that's what you were supposed to do. Somebody do something nice for you, you give them some ass, or you let them rub on you or touch on you. I really thought that was normal. I did. So, I mean, it's not until you become aware of what's right and what's wrong. If you're naive, they're gonna play on that naiveness. And if you're vulnerable because you're looking for love, you got individuals that's gonna prey on that. And that's what's even being done still to this day. It's just now we got social media and people are using their phones.
Well, now I think it's going too far the other direction.
Yeah. Go ahead, brother Malcolm.
with like Me Too and all that shit, I think it's going way too far in the opposite direction. You know what I mean?
You talking about fucking dude who got found at the party?
No, I'm just talking about like like I was watching this. I was watching a Dan Lebatard show, right? And they have a female on there for whatever reason, but she didn't offer her 2 cents in. She offered her 2 cents in. This the dude was talking about something, right? So she brought up the fact that a guy in the airport said to her like he liked her leggings, right? Leggings or whatever the hell them is, whatever type of pants she had on, right? He liked them, that what she was wearing, and she got mad because she said she was sexually assaulted and the guys wasn't taking up for her. And I'm like, so sexual assault now is somebody giving a woman a compliment just because, you know what I mean? Like you don't know or whatever. I'm like, this is what's sexual assault now?
I got accused for that shit before. It was
yo, it's crazy right now, son. It's fucking crazy.
That was kind of like the last time I gave a white girl a compliment because I got accused. I just a regular look up and down. Oh, you look good today. Oh, what you mean? Blah 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 blah. People could take that as fucking sexual assault or whatever. I was like,
You're lucky she said it to you and not complain to the fucking
like. I didn't say like, "Damn, I want to fuck you right now behind these cars or some shit." I'll just say you look good, but.
Dude, you can't get compliments no more, bro. I was staying away from that shit because niggas is losing their jobs
this
out
was
here.
Like around 2007 or 8 or whatever. And I mean, I gave a quick glance up and down. It wasn't like a fucking, I would just stand or no shit like that. It was just checking out what you had on because you were like doing old sundress shit or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, good shit. I was feeling happy that day, so I'm trying to pass on the happiness. And
sorry to hear
these people is calling out sexual harassment for this shit.
Like, all right, let's not do that shit no more. I'm good.
That's why when I be at work, I don't pay their ass no mind.
Don't pay them no mind, dog, because yo, you gonna be the one to lose your job over this shit, yo.
Yeah, somebody I was literally at
this
work
is sexual harassment. How the fuck is that sexual harassment?
I was at work and shit, making a delivery. And like I said, it was a good morning. I was cool and just wanted to pass that shit on.
All right. You think women like to comment? I like how your nails are. Oh my god!
This lady literally said she was sexually harassed in the airport. I said about somebody saying they like your fucking pants. I'm like, yo, this world, I don't even know what to say, bro. I don't even know what to say no more. I'm just not doing that shit though. I'm not going up to a random girl and saying anything. That constitutes sexual harassment. I'm straight.
These days, there's too much value in being a tattletale.
Yeah, for real.
It's an incentive.
I mean, it definitely is, but you know, it's really about how you make that individual feel. If I'm in a vulnerable place and you give me what you think is a compliment, and I'm feeling vulnerable right now, it's a possibility I'm going to take that level of anger and frustration out on you because you just like took me over the edge. Had nothing to do with you and everything to do with me. But I'm not in the right state of mind to take accountability and check myself.
But how am I supposed to know how you feel? I don't know you. We're two strangers. I just see somebody I like. It used to be, man. Like, you say, hey, how you doing? And you rebuff me, right? And then that. It is what it is. It used to be that way, but now you can't even do that. You can't even tell a chick, hi, how you doing no more.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you one better. I told somebody in HR. I was like, yo, I like that blue on you, right? I looked that blue. He had a blue button-up shirt. He was a high-ranking official, and one of the chicks was like, "Oh, Monica, I just want to let you know, you should be careful of how you give somebody a compliment because if it's overheard by the wrong ears, it can be taken the wrong way." Now, mind you, my natural instinct was to everything in my head was like throwing every knife and dart in her eye and just watching it drip.
Right.
But I had to check myself because one, I'm in a leadership role.
Yeah.
And two, I had to think of where I'm at. I'm a young Black woman, to them uneducated because I don't have a degree, but I'm sitting in a managerial position.
Right.
And she felt empowered to tell me to check myself because she's an HR partner.
Yeah.
Okay, not a problem. And guess what I also learned? Even if I would have addressed her off the record, I still could have been terminated.
Damn.
Because what she said to me, which was a part of her role and her responsibility, was done on company time.
Welcome to our world.
Yeah, so I had to check myself. And you're right, it does make you it makes you want to not even say anything at all. And guess what? If that's the case, if that's your form of protection, then do what you got to protect you. It's unfortunate.
Honestly, I don't even cold speak to women unless they speak to me first. I won't talk to her. I could be sitting right at a bar right next to a girl. I won't say 2 words to her until she starts the conversation with me, and I take it where she goes. But I'm not about to be. You ain't gonna see me walking out in handcuffs, bro. Because I say it's the wrong thing to the wrong person.
I'll say hi.
I'll say good morning, good evening. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, just keep it at that. Yeah.
And
I
we'll go
see,
on after
like
that.
nowadays, how you kind of have to be on that edge because shit is totally fucking different, man.
Yeah.
Like you never know what a motherfucker's going through, right? Monica was saying. They can just be on some vindictive shit and just looking for
that shit blew my mind,
opening.
bro. Because I'm hearing this is sexual. This is what constitutes sexual harassment now. I thought sexual harassment was like, yo, me constantly pestering you about trying, you know what I mean? Like in the workplace or something. I didn't know you could sexually harass a person
but it's
in a fucking airport. I didn't know you could do that just because they not in a mood.
Do the drapes match the curtains?
Yeah, they're not in the mood. I don't even mean saying something like that. Why? I understand that.
I know I'm saying that's what you think when you mean like
shit
like that.
Some shit like that. That's
if
obvious.
I said some shit like that to
but it's an energy thing, man. You could kind of don't say too
deal
much.
with energy. I
Like,
don't know what that means. Bro.
well, you don't understand energy because I never had these type of problems when I'm here because I don't go too far.
When's the last time you Cole went up to a girl again?
Plenty of times, man. I've never
last
had
time you got a
problem.
phone number? Was it in the 2010s?
Damn.
I'm not gonna tell you that because this shit live. But yo, about it. But it's simple talking to a woman.
Nigga, no one wants to hear what you have to say on this.
Talking to a woman is very simple. It's very simple, man.
People actively in the field right now, bro. If you ain't been in the field,
that shit is very simple, man. It's very simple.
It's a different ball game now.
No.
Tell me about the 90s.
Like I can see, like with that situation, I can see if I was like on some LL Cool J shit, I like lick my lips and oh yeah, you looking good as shit right now and all that.
That's my point.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But it wasn't nothing like that. It was the exact opposite. It was platonic.
It was totally innocent. It was totally innocent. And because they didn't like you, they took it the wrong way.
It was a black man saying something to this white lady.
The black man saying something to a white lady. How
that's different.
Think you got a shot?
Hey,
what I'm saying, fill it out. You don't say too much, man. You just speak a little bit. You can feel somebody's energy. You can feel the heat. I don't know if you. So you tell me you don't feel nobody's energy when you next to. You can somewhat feel them. Now sometimes they may flip on you or some dumb shit. I get that.
Thanks, date doctor. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, but you got a problem with women. We don't. All you gotta do is just talk to them. All you gotta do is just talk to them. Just talk to them. And then you can.
If a woman already making eye contact,
like you can feel somebody's energy.
Hitch over there give me dating tips from the fucking 2004s and shit. Okay.
Nigga, you ain't had it back since high school, so you don't know.
Go ahead, Dixie. Go ahead, Dixie.
I'm gonna tell you what's worse than this. And I guess males can do it too. I don't want to just pin it all on females, but someone to like seek your attention, you give them a little bit, and then they try to play the card of you in their face, or you getting on their nerves, or you trying to get in their DMs. Like, bitch, I ain't fucking studying you. You like, what you
thirsty ass nigga.
Oh, that's a setup, man. That's the setup right there, bro.
A lot of that goes on too.
Yeah, that's unfortunate too. Yeah,
absolutely right. I have to agree.
What?
And I can't say that I haven't done that before because I have. I shifted though based on the conversation. You rub me wrong, I'm definitely going to have like an ilk type response. But I'm gonna let you know, like conversation shifted. Not really feeling, continuing to communicate. But thank you for the conversation. I've definitely done that though.
I don't understand y'all niggas. I had a girl one time leave a number on my car. Like just out the blue, just left me a note and told me to call her on my car. So I tried to text her.
I had to grow slash my tires, nigga.
Nah, but I'm not talking about that, man. But thanks, I appreciate that, and I'm sorry to hear that shit. But yeah, I tried to contact the woman, and like, you left the number on my car. Like, I didn't
Crazy,
even
nigga.
you out. You left the shit on my car.
Fucking knife and shit with your phone number stabbed in your engine compartment and shit.
But see, that's when you pissed off. And you probably didn't do nothing much, but you just pissed off.
I had an old flame reach out to me recently, like 3 weeks ago. I ain't spoke to this chick in over 16 months. She sends me something about music, the music we make and shit. And I'm like, I'm looking at the shit like, is this how you leading? But okay. So
try to get in your world.
Yo,
she's just trying to get you to respond.
She was like, Dixie, you see that new NPC update? That shit fire, right?
But yo,
trying to get you to respond.
It was kind of like that. And I'm like, really? This how you leading after 16 months? So
notice Dixie says 16 months. So he missed this motherfucker. We don't talk 16 months. He said 16.
I'm gonna explain that because the shit when I finish the story, it's gonna make sense. So it's like,
okay,
I wanted to know how much time went by because what it really was Hoover. It's a Hoover, and in the narc world, we talk about how long did it take somebody to Hoover you. So I just went back and did the math. It was 16 months. So
you said the Hoover.
I said something back to her, and then she ghosted. Like, so chick, that's all you wanted. You just wanted a few words from me, and then
you wanted attention.
I was going to ask you, did you
She
respond?
wanted you to fucking acknowledge that she said something to you.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
I don't respond to them texts.
Got his attention.
I don't respond to them texts for that reason, yo.
I usually don't.
Yeah,
that's the woman tricks there. Yeah,
she tried to come in with the music, so that nigga gotta reply.
Yeah, she tried to do
something
shit,
about music.
Yeah,
I leave that shit on red, nigga. I'll be like, yo, I got shit on red on my phone right now. I'll be like, I look, read that shit, never respond, bro.
You're just starving for attention, man.
Yeah.
That's all that was. She want to see how far it's gonna go. If you're gonna keep sweating.
Let me read the text and see if they still on read. Let me read them. Let me read them, Malcolm.
When the next time you gonna be in Atlanta?
No, send them to me. I want to see.
I'm not. No, you gonna have to do the work, girl. I ain't gonna do all the work.
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it for you.
Come to Atlanta. You ain't come to Atlanta.
I'm gonna read it.
I'll tell you
I'm
that.
gonna
You
read
can
it for you. That is doing the
you
work.
can read all the text.
I want to read it for you. You can send it to
Okay,
me.
well, if you really want to do it, you'll do the work involved. Then you know what I'm saying. So we'll see.
I am going to do the work. Send it to me. That's doing the work.
Anything, you want to come get it.
But,
what happened?
You heard me.
No, I didn't, because somebody was talking at the same time. I didn't know you said something slick.
Heard what I said.
Smart ass.
Got the gist of what I said.
No, I did not. I'm telling you, I didn't, asshole. But now I don't know what
vu like a motherfucker. Didn't this happen last week?
Because Malcolm is a damn fool.
Oh shit!
All right, why we go cold? What happened, Malcolm?
What do you mean?
Why we not talking? We were just talking.
Dude, this is show
I
right
told
here.
you what you
Y'all
gotta do.
doing
You gotta
this.
come get these texts. If you want to read them. You gonna have to
Come get them.
Yeah, you gotta
He
come.
wants you to go down to Atlanta and get the text, man.
You gotta do the work, man.
You think I'm coming to Atlanta to come read some goddamn text?
Well, then I guess you don't really want to read them. Then I guess you.
No, when I go to Atlanta, the highlight will not be to read your motherfucking text. Now, if you want to squat up where I'm at, you can come squat up where I'm at. I'm not coming to you to fucking read no text.
Nope, nah. It's gonna either be this relationship, Monica, is either gonna be my way or no way. So
whatever. That's a motherfucking lie. Because guess what? you already doing what needs to be done here.
It's bullshit. You can't see that, brother.
It's bullshit. You can't see that? The fuck?
It's bullshit. You can't see that, brother.
Say it again. Say it again. He loves popping shit.
It's bullshit. You can't see
Oh,
that,
we got
brother.
fucked up.
It's bullshit. You can't see that, brother.
I never.
Man, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this son bitch up.
We gotta wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Damn.
It's 9
Wrap it up, B.
It's It's 9 o'clock, and now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro and Spanish
I
friends.
thought we was taking shots for the brother's birthday.
All right, real quick, let's take the shots. Let's take the shots. What's the
I
shots?
I got a virtual
come and
shot
take a
for
shot?
you.
Virtual shot.
It's virtual.
Rick's born day,
To the comrade.
Smooth born day, Kyra born day.
Who's gonna get his liquor?
You didn't drink last night. You didn't have no fucking drink last night.
Rick's about 50 now.
All right.
Hold on, brother.
Well, I'm going to take 3 shots.
Hold on.
You about 50 now, bro.
47, man. 47.
I'm downstairs in the boom boom room.
Hey, I'm a young 47 at that.
Hey, you feel me? That's
I know that's right. He
feel
said
me?
I'm a young 47.
All
All right, hold on.
It's all in now.
All right, wait a minute. Hold
think
on.
about it.
Hold
nigga,
on.
shit. Nigga, I'm
Whoever's
like,
on the panel,
I'm like
tell them to
22
get
in
shots
this bitch.
ready.
Hey,
Tell
yeah,
them
who's
they
ever
gotta
in
get
the,
some shots
in the
ready.
chat? If you put your shots, we're gonna do a virtual
Damn, I ain't got no
toast.
shots.
We about to do it.
I got ginger ale,
man.
I got some
I'm
water.
lining 3 up.
Yeah, I got some water too. We good.
I
He
got some
said he got
Crystal
some
Light.
Alkaline, so
Light.
you know.
Y'all sleeping on the
She got
drink.
Tito's.
Like,
Oh, she talking about
Come
me.
on
She
now.
got Tito's.
All right.
You
all
talking
right,
about me?
so
Look at you.
I propose a toast to
Wait a
everybody.
minute.
Oh, go ahead. All right.
I'm coming. Nope, I'm coming. You can go ahead and talk.
He proposed a toast to those.
We're gonna wait
to
for
those
you
the
because
most.
we proposing a toast.
All right,
I'm
you
ready.
already know when you're ready. Propose a toast to the comrades. Their birthday coming up. Today also the See Me Hustle. Happy birthday. Happy belated to the comrade. Sunray Beats, aka Rick's, aka Jersey, son, aka Hot Rush. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday. Like I'm drunk and shit, right? The drunk motherfucker at somebody's wedding. Happy birthday to who's in it? Kyra. Go ahead, Kyra. Happy birthday to you as well. And may you have many more. Happy birthday to Taz's son tomorrow. Little Taz, happy birthday as well. Happy belated to my niece. Happy belated to my brother. Happy belated birthday to Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Happy birthday to my little.
Dixie,
Oh
nigga.
yeah.
Yeah,
My
happy
mom's
belated
birthday
for me and
tomorrow.
Dixie, nigga.
Oh yeah.
All right, hey, we taking shots for people on the
panel.
panel right now, yo. So we're dealing with people on the panel right
All right,
now.
RTO Beats. Happy belated to the comrade Dixie. May all y'all have plenty more, and may all y'all prosper. Cheers. Salute that.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Salute. Imaginary cleans. Shit.
Vodka, it's really vodka in the water bottle.
I got a shot of juice right here, bro.
Ooh. Smooth. Man.
We got that simply.
Thank all
shit.
y'all for
Simply.
coming out.
Simply be good though.
Yeah, that's what it is.
All y'all for coming through. Check us out next week, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. By the way, will not be here the week of the 19th. I'll be out on vacation. We'll be back afterwards. I'd like to thank everybody in the chat. Kyra, happy belated birthday, girl. Michelle, I seen you. Let's see here, man. Get back to y'all. Dixie Freely, Taz Uno, Ricks, the birthday boy, See Me Hustle, Kareem Coop. Thank y'all for coming through, representing. Talk that stuff.
What?
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6:30 for the pre-show. Also check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, Anchor FM for the playback. Also the chat. I'm gonna get this chat right. Kyra, I said Kyra. Davenport, Frank Gates, first time, long time, serious producer. Let's peace on 3. 1, 2, 3. Peace.
Clap, clap, clap. Peace.
Oh.
To the gods.
Sure.
Outro.
If he playing music, we can't hear it.
Yeah.
Playing music? Oh my God.
Outro music.
Hold on.
You
man.
might as well just hang up. You might as well just hang up.
Just go to fucking
Just hang up, y'all. We ready for the after show.
Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold on. It's after. y'all next week. Shout out. I forgot that. Oh, I got that for it.